I've been walking through the fire with my head up hard aligned. Every scar became a scripture, every tear a deeper sign. They try to silence the truth, try to ban what's real and right, but the louder they deny us, the brighter we ignite. All is standing on his word, fact is standing on the line. Still we do it for the people, still we never waste the time. They counted us out, but we counted the cost. Never lost a mission, even when we lost a lot. Truth in our lungs, hope in our stride. We don't move with fear, we move with God inside. Still untouchable, can't break what's chosen. Still untouchable, truth stays spoken. Our hands to the sky, feel the rise when we come through. Still untouchable, we level up for you. Hey. Untouchable, we ride. Untouchable, for the truth. Untouchable, yeah. Step is elevation, still grounded where we came. We don't fall for reputation, we don't run from saying names. Organ crying like a prayer, violence know how it feels. Tambourine shaking the ceiling, every note remind what's real. They said power changed the soul, but it sharpened our resolve. If we eating, then the people. If we winning, then it's all. No crown without the weight, no shine without the scars. We speak light into the dark, turn the wounds into the art. Still untouchable, heaven knows us. Still untouchable, doors stay open. From the struggle to the summit we break through. Still untouchable, we rise for the truth. Untouchable, right. Untouchable, right. Untouchable, hey. Untouchable, 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 hey. I sing for the ones who've been silenced, I cry for the nights we survived. Every note is a promise kept. We are proof that faith multiplies. Oh, we don't bow. Oh, we ascend. Ooh, when truth calls, we answer again. Untouchable. Hear the anthem. Untouchable. Feel the momentum. Choir in the back, violins lift the roof. Still untouchable. Untouchable. We do it for the youth. Untouchable. Level up. Untouchable. Still chosen, never folded. Untouchable. Still standing, still rising, still untouchable.
When it comes to a woman, you can damn near do everything that she wants and she still ain't happy. It's still not enough. Ma'am, we're both women. And if you think that because you have a vagina that I'm supposed to treat you like a simp would treat you, you got me twisted, right? So women are actually looking for a woman in a male frame because the reality is women just like sleeping with men. They don't actually like men.
Whoop, whoop. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
I've gotten women to see how terrible they are as friends, as relationship partners. Women are terrible relationship partners.
Shit. Got your ass.
We rise higher to the fire. Hey, hey. Untouchable empire. Hey. Untouchable empire. Hey. Yeah. We rise higher to the fire. Untouchable empire. Lift us higher. Oli and Fatty, bring truth to the streets. We stand for the people, never fall, never retreat. Untouchable empire, we don't break. We rise higher every step we take. Higher, higher, untouchable. Higher, higher, untouchable. Yeah, we step in the room and the whole crowd lifts. Truth in our blood, that's the realest gift. We talk power, elevation, transformation, untouchables. Yeah, we built this nation. We ain't chasing clout. That's for boys, not men. We chase money, purpose, legacy, and man. Ollie with the flame and Fatty with the spark. We light up the world when the whole world dark. Lift up the people that survive. We bring talk, justice, unity. Every time we swing, we don't bow down. We stand tall and rare. Untouchables, baby, we everywhere. We rise. Through the fire, through the fire. Yeah.
We stand together in the light.
Untouchable forever. This alright, this alright. Oh, we rise higher, higher. To the fire, higher. Untouchable empire. Lift us higher, higher. Ali and Fatty, bring truth to the streets. We stand for the people, never fall, never retreat. Untouchable empire. We don't break. We rise higher every step we take. We move with the grace. Power to the people, that's a look on our face. We don't fold, we don't run, we don't hide. Stand on truth, yeah, we walk with pride. Fame don't move us, we built on honor. Heart of a king, real warrior armor. Empower the world, that's the mission tonight. Untouchables. Yeah, we always do what's right. From the city to the globe, we shift that tone. Building up lives with a righteous throne. We step in the storm and walk through the fire. Why? Cause we got made, born to rise higher. Hands up, hands up. If you feel that every move we make. To the fire, we rise higher. Oh, touch, him play.
What's going on, my brothers and sisters? What's going on, Chris? What's going on, Miss Karen? And what's going on, Trey? Right at the same right time, excuse me, man. Welcome to the show. Happy y'all popped up. Some more people supposed to come through as well, too. But there's a discussion we've been having about whether women like good men or not. So we wanted to continue that conversation earlier today on another live. I think Miss Karen, Miss Chris probably would disagree with that y'all do like good men. I'm sure my brother Trey would disagree with that as well, too, because what we see from experience. When we give y'all our best, you give us your worst. When we give y'all our worst, you give us your best. All right, so let's have a good live. Let's have fun. let's not get too sensitive. You know, when there's something we don't agree with, okay? No inhomonyms, no disrespect, which I'm joking about because everybody who typically come over here be having fun. You know, we trying to liven up the live a little bit more instead of being, you know, too hard on each other. But a couple of people are gonna come up. And by the way, this is an open panel. So if y'all would like to come up, whether it's ladies or brothers, you are more than welcome to come up. But on that note, Miss Karen, okay. Do women like good men?
Some women like good men and some don't. I don't think there's a majority or anything like that. Some women like just the man that's available to them by proximity.
No. So you know we don't do the 50-50 in the neutral answers, right?
I'm not even saying 50-50. I do believe there's a small amount of women who probably like good men. There's some who like men who has resources. And then there's some who just like who they can get. Like, I wouldn't put a percentage on it, but I don't think the majority like good men. But there are some women who like good men.
Okay. I guess I might try to take your answer. Miss Chris, what do you think, Miss Chris? Honestly, do you think most women like good men?
Well, since I'm out of my cave.
You still out that cave? You still working out there? I know it's hard to come about that cave. You know, it's a little uncomfortable, but you know that getting your discomfort is what makes you stronger. Yeah. You know, it ain't sitting in your comfort zone. It's when something makes you uncomfortable that you find your strength. You know what I'm saying?
Right. From my experience, I've seen more women who don't like good men. They say they like good men. They will say that. But in a lot of experiences that I've had, there would have been good men presented, but because they didn't have certain things for the particular women, they were automatically disqualified. So they were good men. It was just there were certain things like I'll give you a real example. One young lady, she had a very nice guy and she didn't like his shoes. So he was automatically disqualified. Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, Karen, you like that too. They won't get you. They won't get you.
Shit like that.
Right. And she was like young. You know, I'll give that to her. And this is just one example. And I tried to explain to her, he may not have a glamorous job, but he has a job. He's very kind. And, you know, he approached you sweetly. He wanted to take you out. And that wasn't good enough for you. But yet, we were also one place. And I remember some guys in a truck, and they were gangsters. I mean, there's no other way to put it. They were gangsters. And she was trying to go with them. And the guy came out of the window and he said, "You don't want to go with me. I'm a bad man." And I said, "Do you see that? You don't want to go with him. He's a bad man." So from those experiences, there are some, you know, a majority of women, unfortunately. And I think they mean well. It's just that, you know, what you say you want versus what actually presents itself may not line up with what you have in your head in regard to what is a good man, if that makes sense.
Okay, my brother Trey, do you think women actually like good men? It's two bad boys that joined the panel, by the way. My brother Trey, the truth teller, the bad boy right there, and the Thurio right there. He already ready. He ain't no good man, man. He coming, he bad boy right here. But I bet you they got more results than the good man. But maybe I'm wrong. Bad boy number one, Trey, the truth teller. From your experience, do women like good guys, man? Most women like good guys.
No.
Can you?
That's what they want, but as far as what they like, I would say no.
Ooh. How about you, my brother Ethereal? What you think, my brother, man? Nice to see you, man. Ain't seen you in a while, man. I know you acting up out there too, and you proving that women don't like good men either. I know you are. Especially when they get you out, they probably still don't know how to act, my brother. But, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? When they get something,
I've been a homebody lately, bro.
okay. Oh, you been home? Okay. Oh, somebody know how to act now.
Yeah, I mean, I always do how to act. I just, act it up sometimes. But I mean,
Hold on, real quick. Don't go yet. I have a good memory. I got the memory of an elephant. The last time we spoke, I think somebody got your attention, and you was trying to calm down a little bit and get out them streets. That didn't work out.
Who, me?
Yeah. The last time we spoke, you was on the show. There was a woman that got your attention a little bit, was kind of getting you to calm down a little bit. She was trying to calm the beast down a little bit, and you was like, "Man, I might have to lock away the monster for a little bit."
What show? I'll recall.
It was some months ago. It was maybe half a year ago.
On the show, I was with you. I was on your show.
Yes, sir. You was talking about like there was a lady you came across that she seemed like she was, she can get that other side of you.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie.
That ain't last, did it? That ain't last, did it?
Well, I mean, I've been forgetting like the women, because how I am is that if I have a bad experience, I don't dwell on it.
Of course.
So I actually just leave my mind.
That's right.
Or remember it.
Like sometimes I don't even remember it. Sometimes I forget about some of the women that I've had sexual encounters with, because if it's not dear to me, I don't hold on to it, because I'm a passionate person. So when I'm passionate, I only remember the things I'm passionate about. So if I dealt with a woman that I wasn't passionate about, not gonna really remember everything that happened, to be honest.
How many passions you had? How many passions you had?
How many paths?
How many passions?
Passions. Man, I don't got too many, because I'm like, my passion is authentic, so it's based off genuine interest. So like music, modeling, women, depending on the woman though.
God damn.
I would say intelligence, like expanding like my perspective on life itself. I say I'm passionate about that. So like, it's not a lot of things I'm passionate about, but those things I actually give my energy to. So like when it comes to women, I don't give certain women all my energy. Like, cause like what your question is, like, I don't think women want a good man. I think they want a bad boy that they can turn good.
Okay. But you don't. So what happened to you? You didn't use the excuse on because you got traumatized all of a sudden. You had this bad experience and you bled on to other women, right? Because a lot of times women have a bad experience and for the rest of their life they want to destroy everything that's in front of them, and they're justified by saying somebody hurt them, and now they traumatized and they got to heal and they bleed all over everybody. You're not like that, are you?
Yeah, no. I every woman I meet, it's a clean slate. Like I don't put on what another woman did to another woman, but I do have preconceptions of women, because but that just comes with it. I think everybody got a preconception of things before they actually deal with a person. There's going to be certain things on the table that you're going to have at the forefront, and you're deciding like, is she gonna fit the description that I have of certain women that look like her? Because a lot of the things that we think is based off how things look. Like if we see somebody sagging their pants, we might think that's a thug. They may not be until you talk to them. So presumptions ain't necessarily bad until that person proves it.
Okay.
But I feel like most women prove that they don't want a good guy.
Right. Yeah.
For sure.
At least that gives us the shot.
Yeah. Uncle Ricky, what you think, my brother? You think women like good men?
I think they like good men. I just think they don't like nice guys.
So you think, what's the difference you believe between a nice guy and a good man?
A good man gets ran over. Right. Now my apologies. A nice guy get ran over. Right. A good man stands his ground. Right.
Okay.
A woman wants you to be good, but she don't want you to be no fucking pushover.
At all.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That's true.
So then why they don't listen when that man does put his foot down then? If she don't want no pushover.
Because they testing them. It's what they gonna shit test you every which way. They girls.
Hey, Uncle
Nah, I
Rick,
think,
hey,
but wait, but I don't think that should be an excuse that they just girls. See,
Yeah.
I find it real
But
funny, and not
okay,
to say,
hold up. Before you even get on Ethio, I want to let you know I acknowledge what you said, right?
Mhm.
But what other excuse is going to make sense of it besides that they females?
It don't need to be an excuse. We need to hold them to the same standard as a
But you can't.
But no, I'm saying, but we need to.
But you can't. Listen. But you can't.
But
There are
we
so many
can.
other double standards. Why can't this just be a double standard?
It shouldn't be a double standard because this is not based on it's not based on genetics. It's just based on reasonability, and reasonability exists in everything that has a mind to conjure that reasonability, and that's the difference. Now if we was talking about emotions, then double standards can be in that. Sex, which is biological, that can be a double standard. That should never be a double standard on intelligence or reasonability or accountability.
No. It's not intelligence. There's women that are smart, right?
No, I'm saying that reasonability means
I know. Give me a second. Right. I'm not answering a fight with you. I'm trying to come to an understanding.
Yeah.
Right. So all that is fair if she was a man. She's not.
But that's okay. That will assume that women don't have the ability to be as smart as men, and they do.
No, I didn't say smart.
Intelligence is smart.
No, she can be as smart as
synonymous.
she could be. No, they're not. No, sir.
I say synonymous. Not they ain't necessarily have to be exactly the same, but they are synonymous.
Okay, that's
They're
fair.
related.
And thank you for correcting me. That's fair, right? But she's a girl.
But what does that mean?
You tell me. You like girls, right?
Right. So
all right then.
Okay, so when we
do you want to date a you with a vagina? Is that what you're saying? You want to date a you with a pussy?
No.
So what is it then? My God. Because what you're talking about is a woman being a woman presenting herself with a man's logic. We know that don't go. So what's your argument?
No, but intelligence is not a man's logic. Intelligence is universal. That is all inclusive. Intelligence isn't all inclusive. There is no gender to intelligence. Because, okay, if that was the case, then that would mean if we take it to quantum physics, then that would mean the mother of all energy would not be as smart as the father of all energy. And that don't make sense, would it?
Hey, Therio, I think what Rick is saying is that typically, right? I'm going to use Ali word, typically. When our woman or a woman we've dealt with come to us, they're usually going to come with us presenting how they feel about something. But Uncle Rick is saying most men are going to listen and interpret it, what are the facts and what she's trying to convey to me. So even if what she's conveying to me is not reasonable, Uncle Rick is saying, hey, I'm looking at this from a logical standpoint. That's where intelligence comes in at. So I'm trying to go down your road, Therio. Most women don't present things with intelligence. They present things on how they feel.
I'm not dismissing it though. That's not my issue. The issue is that we understand the problem, but if you understand the problem, then there should be context to it of why that problem exists. So if women are leaning on their emotions, then that they can be taught to not lean on their emotions. We are acting like these behaviors are set in stone. So when we say that's just a girl, that's incentivizing them to not grow from that. Because we understand the level that women are at, so we are supposed to raise them to the level that we are at. They are not incapable of learning how to be more intelligent with their emotions. This is what comes with emotional management. Because not if every woman don't act like how y'all just said women act, then that means that women that don't act with emotional intelligence have the necessary intelligence to get to that emotional intelligence. They just don't want to.
Understood. Yeah. So what? I'm gonna ask a question to the fellas. So y'all saying women should be equal to men, correct?
No, that's not what he's saying.
Explain then.
I agree. I understand what he's saying. We're not trying to not hold them responsible by saying that, okay, because women are emotional. That's biology. That's innate in them. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm just trying to convey that, hey, typically most women don't come to you with intelligence. They come with you with how they feel. That's my only point. So now once they do that and you identify that that's what they're doing, now Therio, you're gonna say, hey, babe, let's look at this from another viewpoint. Are you going to communicate what the real issue is and how we're going to bring a resolve? Is that a fair assessment, Therio? Is that raising them up?
I get. Look, okay, this is what I'm saying. I get what y'all trying to say. I get it because what we're doing, we're looking at what's happening right now, and that's cool. You should base your perspective off of right now. But what we're saying is that if the goal of Ali, right, when he have these discussions, is to get to a higher level, everybody, men and women, then when we are having conversations in the now, we should not ultimately forget about what we can progress to. And when you are contenting yourself into a mindset that disables growth, you will never change.
But
So
that's
when
not
we
what we're
say,
doing, though.
so look, listen, so when we say she's just a girl, that means that you are telling them that it's okay for them to stay illogical with their emotions because
Yes.
you're not challenging them to learn emotional management. And also, who's to say that women ain't intelligent enough to use that excuse against you? They can be using their intelligence to say, I'm just a girl, knowing damn well they know how to think better. They could be coming to you with emotional stuff, knowing damn well you don't want to hear it, and knowing that they can think for themselves, but they still want to give you that burden, which is emotional manipulation. So who's to say emotional manipulation ain't intelligence? Because it is. People don't have to show their intelligence to be intelligent. Because you can think whatever you want to think, but they could be manipulating you. Who's to say women ain't smart enough to manipulate with emotional manipulation?
That's fair. Y'all listen. I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying to give you perspective, right? So with all that being said, and all the years of life that we've had behind us and that people got coming in front of them, what's going to change that?
The change is that this what I think. It started at home, right? So if family, like for instance, right, we bring up all the time in a lot of these conversations that our community is majority being raised in a single mother household, so that's imbalancement. And what's coming with that is that the man is getting taught differently and the woman is getting taught differently. There's no balance there. So what that means is that if a woman is not being challenged to be emotional intelligent from youth, then she's never going to get that in a world that's telling them you're just a girl. Because if she ain't getting accountability at home, she damn sure ain't finna get it in the world. So in order to change that, we have to start holding, because women love to say they are smarter than men, they mature faster, they got more education, all this. Okay, use that with your emotions. Use that to grow from being emotional all the time into being more emotionally intelligent. Because if men can get that, because there's men that act like women. So can they get to the point of being to think logically like a man? Yes, everybody that is born with a human brain has the ability to get to any level of intelligence that any level that any hierarchy of mindset has ever been. Nobody, unless you disabled mentally, you have the power to be anything you put your mind to be as far as intelligence go. There's no excuse for a woman.
Can I say something real quick? I think he overcomplicating it. And before I go, I want to say hello to the panel. What's up, family? I miss y'all. Good to see y'all. Everybody look good tonight. Everybody look happy and joyous and blessed. So now, getting back to this brother right here. Wow, you know what? Listen, man. It's as simple as this. Once you get most women to drop the me and say we, she'll become more unselfish. Because if you notice anything, when a woman has a child, she's like, well, I can't go out to club or party right now because I got to get my child ready for school tomorrow. So if you could get her to take on that same notion with her man or her husband, you know what? I want to go to take a trip to Mexico or here or there, but do we have the finances to do that right now? How does he feel about getting his money together? Once you get women to like think about us as a group effort, we'll be a lot better. Simple as that. Once you take you and put we'll be all right. That's all.
So you just said, hold on, Ethereal, hold on, my brother. You just said what he was saying was complicated. How was your rebuttal better than what he just communicated? He actually said the woman is intelligent. He empowered the woman and said she's an adult. How is that complicated? And when you say make a we into me instead of me to a we, How was that his job? How was that my job? How was that Trey's job? Life is already the greatest experience we have to grow as individuals. So if life turns me into a man, and it's supposed to turn the women into sisters, and the women themselves says they're going to be in that masculine until a man makes them get into a feminine, you would think they're logical as well too, even though we know they're still emotional. But how is what he just said complex versus what you said? We got to get them to stop thinking me and think we. Teach us all. Since you just said what you said, how can we get the women to believe in we instead of me? Well, teach us all, brother. Since it seemed like yours going to be more difficult than what he just said, because he said treat as an adult. So tell me, Wolf Stacks, how can we get a woman to turn the me into a we?
Okay, I said mine's more simplified because I keep
no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. It's Wolf Stacks. You know you on what show you on. Don't say nothing else but how you about to get her to turn that me into a we, my brother. How we gonna do that? Since you came up and went straight at the brother, said that was complicated. Tell me how we gonna. Hey, tell me today how I can go into my house and go. If a woman thinks about a me, how am I going to get her to think a we? Tell us all so we can learn, so we can all apply it in our households. How are we going to get her to go from a me to a we?
Okay, I said you asked this woman three specific, very important questions. Do you love me? If she says yes, that's one. You good. You good. I'm walking through the steps.
No, I'm not. No, we not. You qualifying. This ain't no question. I'm asking you as a man, there should be no questions. There shouldn't be nothing none of that. No questions happening. You got to give me something else. What can I do to my house? What can Samson do? What can Ethereal do? What can Trey do? Hey man, I got this woman at the house. All she says is me. We ain't talking about no questions. How do you change this woman into a we instead of a me?
Ali, I'm trying to explain to you, big bro.
Okay, you know what?
If you have a conversation with your lady, sometimes questions have to be asked back and forth to get to a solution.
Give me the 3 questions. Give me those 3 questions. Let me get my notepad. Hold on. Okay.
God damn.
Ali, listen, man.
Hold on, Trey. Let my Wolf Stack cook. No, I want Wolf Stack to cook. Trey, let him cook.
Listen for a second.
Let him cook.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is Wolf Stacks helps us every day. We need to listen.
Okay. I knew something. Come on, Wolf Stack. I got my notepad and my pencil.
Okay. So if the answer to your first question is yes, she loves you.
Yes, she loves
your second question should be do you want to be with me? If she says yes again, now you on the right road. You on the right road right now. Now, the last statement is not a question, it's a statement. If you want to be with me, are you willing to change your attitude to stay with me? Now, if she answers no to that last question, it's a wrap.
God damn.
Man, that was a question. You said it was a statement, but that was
what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
What's that?
So again, I would like to put an emphasis on. I think what Ethereal said was extremely imperative, right? It's that woman. Allow that woman to be an adult. Allow that woman to be the logical person that she says she is, and allow that woman to be the follower. And I agree with Uncle Ricky as well too when he's addressing the dynamics of a woman being a woman as well too. But she follows all the things she's interested in. She follows all the things that she likes. She follows all the things that she respects. She follows all the things that she desires. She follows all the things that she values. Why are you stopping at a man that you let inside of you? That's the problem in this. So until women choose to cooperate again with the men who they let inside of them that they claim to like, we're going to continue to have this problem because Wolf Stacks, there's nothing you can do to turn that me into a we unless she wants to turn that me into a we. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. The women have to take autonomy, not over only their bodies, but their decision making as well too, my brother.
And my question is, how do you change that?
You can't.
You gotta. So we can't. Okay, we can't change adults. Adults have to make their own decisions. You make your choices and your choices make you. And we see what these choices have made into the community. So what that means is that if you want to change the future, you have to start with your children. We can't change these grown women. So our focus is on the wrong group of people. We keep focusing on grown adults, and these children is getting taught by these adults that we trying to change.
Right. Got it. You got kids?
Nah, not yet.
Yeah. Who got kids?
Yeah, I do.
Got kids?
I do.
Yo, you married, right, Chris?
Yes.
Uncle Ricky, I know you about to do Mr. Lego.
Yeah. Karen, you single, Karen?
I'm single.
All right.
I have a kid though.
She don't want to be controlled.
So when you say that the kids got to be changed, what does that do? Does it happen in 50-50 custody or 15-85? How does that work?
Honestly, I think that men need to take a level of responsibility in this, and not saying that. Not saying that.
Oh my God!
No, I'm saying to a certain degree, I think men need to take responsibility to a certain degree, not of the woman's actions, but we need to start actually choosing better women to have kids with.
How do you change that?
Choices. I think look, honestly, honestly.
No, stop. Opening your listening ears. Right?
What?
You just said we do about the kids. You say we got to vet better, we deal with better women. How do we do that?
What you mean? Don't dudes who have kids know who they impregnating?
Do you?
Do you?
That's why I said there's a caveat to it, because yeah, y'all right. Some women do totally change up on you, and they change more than men.
Question. How many would you say do the change up?
Look at the divorce rate, about 80%.
No, not even them, right? You live your life, you got a circle of friends, right? In your associations. In your life, what's the percentage?
Like as far as the females, like
that switch up, that switch game. That's this way at the beginning, right? But then they get into it and change. What would you say the number is in your knowledge? What would you say? Not holding you to it, not even holding you to it.
No, I'm trying to understand, because the only relationship I've been in is the one I'm in now. So I've never I've always understood that I have 5 older brothers. I've seen the choices they made with the women.
Ethereal, that's taking a long time. Ethereal, do you believe most women listen to men and cooperate with men before they get with them, or do you think most women are already uncooperative when the man gets with them and changes?
They're already cooperative.
So you think most men are wifing up women who don't listen?
No, I don't think that is their initiative. That's why I said I think they need to take some responsibility. I didn't say all.
No. But you still ain't answer the question.
You still not answering the question. No. Listen again. I'm gonna ask you again. Do most men get with women and they're already not cooperative, and he still got with her? She was already a non-cooperative woman, or do most men get with women who are cooperating and then they change?
Bro, I think that context matters, because some women can be cooperative.
From your experience, just yours. If you don't know, if you can't answer that one from your experience,
I can answer it.
Did most women start out disrespecting you, not listening to you, or did most women get with you, listening, respecting you, and then they change?
Nah. See,
which one?
I'll say this: the women that I have dealt with in life, right? Again, I've never really took a woman serious unless I've seen that I can. So what have always
Ethereal.
No, wait. Let me finish.
Answer, but you're not answering.
You're not answering the question. But
you long-winded, family.
Okay.
No, hold on. Again, no disrespect, right? So you said you yourself don't take a woman serious unless what?
Unless I see that she has the ability to continuously listen, that she has virtues of personality that is feminine, that is agreeable, right?
Right.
So but this is why, y'all gotta understand that certain questions, it's not just black and white, because you dealing with different departments of a person. For
That's not what
instance,
I'm asking.
no,
That's
I
not
know.
what I'm
That's I'm
asking. I'm
saying.
asking for a simple answer, right? So
It's
you,
not a
right?
simple
Yeah,
answer to
yes,
that.
yes, it is.
Okay,
The,
a
the, the
simple
past
answer.
always simple to answer.
Look,
You
this
was
is a simple
there. You
question.
was
Wait.
there.
Can I let me add this. This is a simple question. What color is these glasses? Green. That's a simple question. What y'all are asking has departments within it that you have to take into consideration. When you ask questions that is layered, you cannot get a simple answer from a layered question. Y'all want absolutes to
No,
layer questions.
that's
It
not an
don't work like
absolute.
that.
No, that wasn't an absolute. No, look, listen, let me do it another way where it don't sound absolute. Do most of the women you got with were listening and sometimes they don't listen, or most of the times they were listening? No, excuse me. If most of the time they listen and sometimes they didn't listen, or they never listened, but then sometimes the occasionally they'll listen. What type of woman we ain't trying to give you no absolutes. Did you have women who cooperated with you or didn't cooperate with you? That's simple.
But that's why I'm saying it depends on relationship, because I never got to the point. I never got to that threshold with a woman to even care about if she listens or not, because it's been more of penetration-ships than it's been relationships. I've never been in a relationship.
Okay, until now.
Oh, you said never?
Never. I
And then
have never. I have
so
never
that woman
been in
must
a
have worked out. The
relationship
woman, remember I
until
told you
now.
about the woman you weren't in a relationship when I spoke to you. So they must have worked out when I asked you the question in the beginning.
No. I've been with my girl for 2 years now. What you talking about?
That must have been 2 years ago. I think you was on this show.
No. I was on this show last year. That was the first time I
I
met you,
don't know,
bro.
I don't know, Ethereal.
Yeah. My first time getting on your
No,
show.
I'm not talking about being on
it.
the show, but it didn't sound like you was with somebody like that. You was like it sounded like you liking somebody more than you ever liked somebody at that time. It didn't sound like y'all was together yet.
I kind of think I've never disclosed my relationship status.
Yes, you did. I could Ethereal. I got a great memory. You
I'm
was
telling you,
speaking
I'm an
I'm gonna go back to it, but you was like, man, this woman I'm dealing with now is a woman that this woman I dealt with one like the other women, and I'm talking to her like you was talking about a woman, but I could be wrong. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
I think I because I think we was talking about like femininity and stuff like that when I said that like the woman I chose, she's totally different than other women that I've dealt with, because I've chose to get in a relationship with her, but I've never got to a point with women in my past where I had to even care about them listening to me, because it was never nothing more than just, you know.
I just don't get that part. If you smashing somebody, you would know if this woman, like, did you ask them to do anything for like she cooperating in the bedroom, right? You like, hey, come over, let me smash.
Yeah, and that's all it was. I don't need nothing else from you.
Okay, so you didn't take these women out. Most women you never took them out in public.
Bro, I don't go on dates. I'm not spending my money on a woman I don't want to invest in.
Okay, so hold on, let's go slow. I don't go that way yet. Was the reason why you were smashing most of these women because you didn't believe they cooperated with men?
It wasn't that. Well,
you seem like a good. I'm asking you.
No, I'm finna agree with you.
Okay,
that's true. Exactly.
You seem like a good dude. You know who reminded me of?
Yeah, that's true. What you
hey Trey,
just said,
who Ethereal kind of reminding you of? His energy a little bit. Well, I ain't gonna say it. It ain't a bad thing.
Jesus.
He tried to say, you trying to
look, you already know. No, I ain't talking about you. Who?
Just say it, Ali, man.
Nah, Samson. He got Samson energy. But that's a compliment, though. Ethereal seemed like he a good. Ethereal seemed like he a good dude, man, and he seemed like he a aware dude. He acknowledges his environment and what's going on in the world. And I would think that you was smashing more than you was committing, because most of these women you already understood one about.
Exactly. I just
which you were until the
until now,
right?
But I agree with you on that part.
Right. But which you've been doing? You've been hitting them off until the chick you met 2 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So by your own admittance, you saying that it wasn't shit out there till you met this one, right?
Yes. You just did. Don't do that. Don't look in the sky, because whoever's up there ain't gonna help you.
I keep telling you. Okay, this is not. Look, listen.
It's layered. It's layered. I understand.
Oh,
it's layered. No, listen. Because I'm gonna say 80% that's true, but the 20% I could admit that I have met a couple of dope women that I just want in that. I want relationship ready. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's times. Look, listen. There's times where men can fuck up too. So we can't just.
I'm not
saying-
disagreeing. No, Ethereal. We go. You said you
Why
promised
you ain't
us
say
you
that in the
won't be-
beginning? Why you ain't
Yeah,
say that in the beginning though?
Yeah, you promised us
What
one.
you
You
mean?
won't
I
be.
just said that this is a. You didn't ask me a
No,
lead
I'm
question
saying,
earlier.
no. Listen. Right, what I'm saying is, you was okay with saying, hey, you just they wasn't worth it, but you wasn't like, hey, I fucked up too, Playboy. You know what I'm saying? Why you
No,
ain't say that before?
it's a continuous conversation. Different contexts come in at different points, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want you want
No, don't do that. No, don't do what. No.
It's
We
not
don't.
like
No,
that.
Ethereal. It's taking you so long to answer questions. Some
Because
of them
it's
you answer right away.
context.
What context? Because you just admitted. Hold on, Ethereal. You just admitted before I asked you. You know what? Just to think about it, that's what it was. Most of them weren't worth
Right, and I
nothing.
said 80%.
But then you turn it right back around and go, hey, there was something that I dropped the ball on too. We trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm trying to tell y'all want to answer that fix.
I don't want no. We don't want no Ethereal. We just want you to act Ethereal. It's been.
Right, I'm answering
We've been with
honestly,
you
bro.
about 15 minutes trying to figure out what's going on in your life.
No, you didn't. You're not. No. That is not what's happening, bro.
I'm telling you, man, that's what's going on. This a therapy session
he's
right
just
now.
holding us hostage right
We
now.
trying to get you
That
to be
ain't
vulnerable.
exactly-
It's cool, my
Look,
boy.
look,
Like
hey,
I said, I ain't even trying to
Holding
get
us
at you like
hostage,
that.
like.
That's
Okay, so
that's not what
let
I'm
me
saying, right?
flip
I'm
it.
trying to challenge your way of
Wait, hold
thinking.
on. So let me flip it around.
I'm saying,
Have any of y'all on this? Has any man on this panel ever fumbled a good woman?
Yeah, but I'd have told
No.
you that. I'd have told you that in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? I don't wait until I got to answer the question correctly to come with a caveat, my boy. That's all I'm saying.
No, I already established earlier that these are layered questions with context. How you gonna answer
say
a
so.
life experience?
If you say so, it's cool.
You
This
can't,
making
bro,
my
you
brain
can't
hurt.
answer a life. You can't answer
Wolf,
a life
don't do that.
experience that
It's
has
cool, my boy, for
context.
real. It's all love, man.
No, bro.
No,
Y'all,
you
come
good,
on,
bro.
man.
It's good, man. I understand. Hey, shout out to
can't-
you. Hey,
bro,
shout out
these are
to
layered
your lady, my
questions.
boy. Shout out to your lady. 2 years, right? 2
Yeah.
years.
That's dope. That's dope,
A
man.
motherfucker like you, right? And this the first one out of all. Go on here, my boy. I got you.
Look, all I'm saying is this. I think if with in these conversations like this, when we don't allow context with layered questions, that makes everything, that makes like contextual things black and white. I'm pretty sure that if you had to explain your life experience with relationships, it's not going to be, oh, all women were just bad. There may be context to it. Well, like maybe you said something that you shouldn't have said. Like when we have these absolute answers to layered questions, that is a disservice to the context in which the outcome determined.
I don't see how it matter when like your bad situations, you don't even remember them shits.
I said a lot of them I don't remember.
A lot of them I know. A lot of it I don't remember because I got a bad memory. I swear to God, I tell people that all the time. I got a bad memory, but I do remember the women that had a good impression on me, and I could say I probably fumbled with about 2 good women. But now to Ali's point, it wasn't a lot of them out of all them.
That's what I said when I said overcomplicate things.
Out of all of them, it wasn't a lot.
That's it. So most women didn't cooperate, is what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? All this to get to that.
Do
It don't
y'all
even make no
understand? I
damn
agree
sense.
with that 10 minutes ago.
No, you did not. That's why we having this
You argued
conversation,
the point.
Ethereal.
That's why we here.
Wait, you did. I literally said that. Ali, you're right. I did.
That's
I was
crazy. That's crazy.
Look, wait. I'm gonna show y'all how you know I
That's
agree.
crazy.
Look,
Okay,
because
we agree.
Wait, because you said that, so you admit that you were banging them because you saw that they didn't have the ability to listen in a relationship. I said yes 3 times.
No, I'm talking about the first question we asked you. You said there's more context. This layered question. Like you basically answered the question before you said it was a layered question. You first said it was layered.
You was asking me personally. I said I've never got to a relationship with them to even know if they was going to be continuously listening.
No. The first question was in general. Then we end up making it personal. It was in general.
I'm talking about the
So
personal.
when we asked in general, you said it was layered. But when we asked your personal, then you admitted, hey, it's most that don't probably listen.
Right, I said right because okay. So when
Hold
you
on,
asked
what's
me
that?
personally, I said it's context to it. Why? Because I've had different situations. Now I said that most of them I only was in a sexual, entanglement with because I didn't want to get in a relationship because it was qualities that I seen that you're not wife material.
Right. But they'll
So
give you them gut. They'll give you them guts though. They wanted you to be with them though, right?
Some of them, yeah.
Some of them, most.
They'll give you something before they made you a plate, didn't they?
Can I ask a question?
Of course, Miss Karen. Hold on, Therio.
So, am I interpreting this correctly that maybe he just
get over
wasn't
there.
attracted to good women?
No.
Now remember, Karen, you keep trying to see. Let me. This is what Karen keeps
It's a
trying to do,
question
right?
because I'm trying to understand.
So, Miss Karen, let me answer your question because
We
a lot
all
of
trying to
times
understand.
women like to do this and men like to do this too because they still don't understand the game. We treat you just like you are. Most women think they're better than what they are, but most women will give you their box before they cook for you. Most women won't cooperate with you. Most women will try to change you, even the good women. So it's not the fact that we're not meeting good. Oh yes, no, it's the fact that most of the women we meeting are not good women, Karen. Yes, that's so this is the thing. We want to deal with y'all. We want women in our lives. We actually like you and we actually love you. We just don't like your behavior. So to keep from our heart being compromised, we'll bust you down. And because you don't want to give us your mind, you don't want to give us your cooperation, you don't want to do what it takes to be a wife, you want to use sex to change the man as well too. So we'll have sex. It'll be consensual because you think your sex is so good that you can control this guy instead of making sure you're a good woman to this guy before y'all ever have sex and you have a future together. That's what happens. So most women think they're good, but they're not good, Miss Karen.
And even if you think
he wasn't meeting good women.
And listen, even if you had a mama and daddy, Serena and Venus, you might be, but is you a good woman to me? Is you a good woman to me? Right? Y'all be out here making other niggas your old nigga sandwich.
Ooh.
Damn.
Say that again, Uncle Ricky.
Girls be out here making they new nigga, they old nigga sandwich.
Explain, what does that mean so I can understand?
Most women don't cater themselves to the man. They go off past experiences and be treating they new guy like the old guy.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what he like for the I don't like that shit. But then when I tell you, you know what, I'm not with that. That's being controlling. That's me being insecure. No, that's me being a good man. Because a good man sets his boundaries. He lets you know what he like and don't like. He ain't walking around with it twirling in his head, right? So I can blow up on you and some crazy shit happen like we be seeing on TikTok or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Please.
And you guys,
I changed my mind. Not yours.
Because before I was interrupted, it was so yeah. But in you guys' experience, would you say that possibly could this be a possibility that maybe where you pick these young women up from, the locations that you picked them up from were a contributing factor to what you received?
I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm very much outside. The single ministry at church, the grocery store, a dog park, a Starbucks, a restaurant, a Walmart, a Waffle House,
everywhere.
Let him finish.
A cruise, an airport, specifically Dallas because they're nice. A club, a bar,
a business meeting,
a networking meeting, a job fair, a football game, a basketball game,
a baby shower,
the baby shower. I ain't gonna say that. I've been to a lot of places and met a lot of women at a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't think it's based on the location.
Can I ask a question? Another one?
I love that.
That's fantastic. I was just curious. So I guess my follow-up question to that is, so because you shared that information with me, now I understand. Then would it be safe to say that because of all those experiences, the women that you did pick up from all those various places, you gained enough experience to know which ones were suitable and which ones were not?
Yes.
Okay.
After
So then,
what?
as a result,
After what?
huh? Oh,
No,
okay.
hey, hold on, y'all don't move to. Hold on, I want to say, hey, Miss Chris, if
Yes.
I had a lot of hoes, why am I expected to change?
You see what I'm Samson?
Okay, so check this out. I'm
I
actually
want to say right there. So I picked.
actually-
No, I'm staying with you.
Okay.
Samson gave you all the environments.
They
where
think
you
I be
found
lying,
women,
Samson. They
right?
think I be lying.
But I gave. But check this out.
No.
Check this out.
Listen, no. Please answer that. No. Listen, the
Go
men
ahead.
y'all
Why,
want
why are you expected to change? Because if you
listen,
know better,
The men,
you'll do better.
Hold on.
You'll
Miss-
pick
Miss
better, I
Chris.
should
No,
say.
Miss Chris. Hold on, Miss Chris again. But men, y'all like picking our male whores. They're not men who can't get women. The men y'all like are male whores. They got all the women. They get most of the women. I want the guy that most women want. That's how y'all think. So again, I'm gonna ask you again.
Yeah.
If my nature is to deal with a lot of women, why are you asking a question like that? Because it ends up being bad faith. Because if you want me to change, if you want Uncle Rick to change, if you want Samson to change, Wolfstack to change, Ethereal to change, Trade to give up all his whores, why do we keep having to find excuses for why women we're not expected for women to change? Because you're choosing to be a woman in a relationship now. So forget the environment. You're choosing to be in a relationship. So you should now be qualified. Excuse me. You should qualify yourself. So again, if I had a lot of hoes and then now you want me to be monogamous and a one woman man, why can't you show up as a one man woman?
Okay, so let me answer your question, because maybe you didn't understand mine. What I said was it safe to say that you gained enough experience to know the kind of woman that you were picking? His answer to that was yes. And then you asked me a question of, do I think the men has to change because of that? No, actually, I'm not saying that you have to change. What I'm saying is, by your experience, you have gained enough knowledge to know that maybe you should not pick this one. And so if you decided to pick that one anyway, then that is on you.
No. So Uncle Ricky,
That's what I was saying.
Uncle Ricky already told you that most women are hoes and men are tricks. Yes, women are hoes. If you want to be honest about it, we have to pay to play, and you have to give it up if you want to be with that guy. So we both essentially come the same way. Is that not true? Does a woman need money to be with a man?
He's being hyperbolic.
She knows. Because you out the cave. You out the cave. You out the cave.
I am out the cave.
When a man needs a woman to bust it open, and a woman needs money to bust it open.
So because I am out of the cave.
Yes, ma'am.
Not my personal opinion, but because
Yes,
I have to say this, Jazz, because they had to help me out the cave.
Yeah, she's out the cave. Jazz coming up out of there too, but she just still she in there hibernating a little bit, but she waking up.
I just got here.
No, it means you ain't in Wonderland no more, Jazz. You getting out of Wonderland. We trying to get you out of Wonderland. You Alice still a little bit, but you kind of trying to get up out of there.
I'm chilling.
Oh, yeah, Miss Chris. Yeah, Miss Chris, don't be putting Jazz in there.
Why you gotta put me?
Jazz ain't trying to come up out of there.
No,
with you.
I'm out of the cave,
Okay.
Jazz.
So Chris,
I'm out the cave.
You got this. You got this.
I don't want to go. So I don't. What I want to do either, because women are masters of conflating and moving too fast to another. It's called like the straw man and the red herrings. You change it. You change the subject without us acknowledging you change the subject. Y'all so good at it that we don't realize when you do it. So what I said was,
You gave me permission though.
yeah, of course I did.
I asked
Yes.
and you gave it to me. So that is
Yes.
on you.
Yes, ma'am, I did. Of course I did. But again, if we're both expected to change when we get into a committed relationship is the main point that I'm trying to make. If you were a hoe when I met you, and I was a hoe too when I met you too, and you expected me to be this committed man, I expect you to be that person. I don't want to hear about your mama wasn't there. I don't want to hear about your daddy wasn't there. I don't want to hear that when you were 5 years old, you fell down and hit your knee and you just mad at everybody for the rest of your life. I don't want to hear none of that, because I got to be a man for you. That's the main point that we all trying to make right now.
Yes,
we don't want to hear about the environments. I don't want to know somebody stole your candy or lollipop when you was young, because I'm not stealing your candy and your lollipop. I'm trying to love you. So if I'm loving you, I just want you to love me back. That's all, Chris.
I agree.
Okay. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? My brother Samson. Do women want good men? Ethereal, I hope he come back. Y'all done got my brother rage quit. Now I'm playing. He ain't like that. I think something happened to his internet. Now he a good brother. Do women want good men?
Yeah. Yes, they do.
And can you substantiate how you believe? Are you trolling or you are you trolling as my brother? Don't do us like that on a Monday night.
Some of them want good men. Some of them want good men. Yes.
Do you think most women want good men?
I can't say most, Ali, but I can say some of them want good men. Yes.
Okay. Hold on, my brother Ethereal. I know you're in a relationship and they still calling. All you gotta do is put do not disturb. Okay, my brother. Just put do not disturb. I understand what you're going through, and they don't understand what we be going through. We try to keep them off of us, and they just keep calling while we trying to be in a committed relationship. They don't understand how sisters make it hard for us. But just put it on do not disturb, my brother, so they leave you alone. All right. You trying to be a committed man and a loyal man, and we want to make it easy for you. All right. Oh, there they go again.
You heard
go ahead, my brother.
Can you hear me?
Now we can't hear you because they keep calling. Now they keep calling you.
No, it keep crashing. Someone.
Oh, you on an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay, download the app.
I'll do that later. It's cool.
Where your computer at?
Over there.
Oh my God! Just get on the computer, man. Make it easy for you.
It's cool. It's all good.
Okay, so you gonna figure it out?
Yeah, you can hear me though, right?
Yeah, but you black.
I'm black?
Yeah, you black. You black like this.
Oh shit. Y'all can't see me?
Nah, man, you just black.
That's good. I talk in the blackness.
Nah, man, it's a camera show, man.
Okay, you want me to leave and come right back?
Yes, sir. And then just do it.
I'm an exit and come right back.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead, can I say something, Ollie?
No, Wolfstack, it's not your turn, Wolfstack. I said Samson Knight. It's Samson Knight turn. Just wait your turn. I knew you was one of them kids in the lunch line trying to cut, weren't you?
Yeah.
You was one of them kids. Hey man, get back in line. And man, we all going to the same place. Hey, go ahead, Samson.
I was saying I think some of them want good man. I can't say most, but I can say some. Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
my brother. How about you, my brother? Mont with the hoodie, looking like a Sith Lord.
I wanted to I was trying to hear Ethereal perspective because I heard him. I think he.
Oh, you trying to give my brother Ethereal smoke?
Yeah, man. You know we Ethereal. I wanted to hear back.
Oh, that's
what made you say? What up? What up?
He look. Wait, backstory before he go. He could never beat me in the intellectual debate, so he always try to spot.
You can't do that,
he try
man.
to find, don't be trying to find any way to get to me.
Don't let him do that. He ain't nobody special, man. Don't let that man do that like that to you. He pull up with the hoodie on too.
Yeah.
And you still got the words over your face again.
Damn, my bad.
Dang.
I mean, I'm about to fix it, but my brother Ethereal, you say that did somebody say women were like children, and did you like push back on it or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I still disagree with you on that.
Yeah, you still have yet to make a good point about it.
Oh man, but he said you was a good intellectual, but he said you can't make a good point on that.
Yeah, right.
God dang, boy, he flip flop real quick on that one.
Right? I understand the idea. I understand the idea of like we have to treat women like adults to some degree, right? To some degree, right? But we can't. Women are not us. We can't hold them to the same standard as us because they're not us. For example, my girl dropped her food today in the car and she called me crying because she dropped her food, right? And you're trying to tell me that a person who can cry over food should be held to the same standard as you, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Kids cry over food.
Get your rebuttal ready. Just get your rebuttal.
Yeah, like kids cry over food. And I asked Ethereal before. I said, would you allow a woman to lead you in a relationship? He said no. But I don't. What was your explanation for that? Like, why can't a woman lead you in a relationship?
Well, first off, it's not necessarily just about logic when it comes to leadership. The person that has to die for the other person should be the leader, period. If I got to die for my girl, I'm supposed to be the leader.
Okay. So what if she's willing to die for you too?
Yeah, she is. But at the same time, I can withstand more damage than her. For instance, right? If we walking down the street and we get into an altercation with somebody else, you think you think so she should be the one to fight and not me? I watch her. Damn, girl, you got knocked. Like, well, make that make sense. It don't even make sense. If I'm stronger and bigger, I should be the leader, not just because I'm just stronger and bigger. It's just because protection itself is the main thing. You're supposed to protect the woman because she's the weaker species.
Yeah, you know,
It ain't always about intelligence, because there are plenty of women that are smarter than their boyfriends.
Yeah. So you saying that because you can fight better than your girlfriend, that you should be the leader?
Yes.
Interesting. Because you know.
Wait. Because let me ask you this: what's the biggest thing about America?
What's the biggest thing about America?
What's the what? Let me say this: what's the most powerful thing about America?
The most powerful thing about America. I would say that we have more leverage than other countries.
No, nigga, our army.
Okay.
Can you fight? Can you protect what you say is yours? Can you stop infiltration? What anybody that's good at fighting or better at fighting will always be the leader first, because you have to protect what you have.
What gives us the best
What
army?
I have, it ain't mine.
What gives us the best army?
Weapons.
Weapons?
People. Strategy. Like,
because I'm pretty sure you know that
the American army. Look what just happened with. I don't even want to bring.
So Ethereal, I'm pretty sure you know that wars are not going to be like, we're not hand-to-hand combat in wars no more. And the further that we get along, it's going to be less hand-to-hand combat, right?
Yeah, but no matter. But you got to stay ready, so you ain't never got to get ready. People still are getting trained to hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, but wars, like, we gonna be drone strikes, or like, we're not gonna be hand-to-hand combat and things. But let's put that to the side, right? My thing is this.
You asked the question.
Yeah, I got you, because you said your ability to protect, right?
Yes.
So
that's the most important thing.
That is the most important thing. You know, the vast majority of the protection that you can give your woman has nothing to do with what you physically going to do, because you protect your woman every day. However, how many times have you gotten into a fight for her?
It's not about what you have to understand is that it's not about how many times it doesn't happen. It's about whenever it can. Are you in position to stop it?
Got you.
Because that's just like saying, why take a vaccine if you don't get sick every day? Make this shit make sense.
Yeah. But basically what I'm saying is that the way that you protect your woman is by being wiser than her and by teaching her. That's how you protect your woman. All the knowledge that you impart in her is how you protect her. You being physically strong and able, like, ain't nobody scared of you, nigga. Like, a nigga bust your ass, nigga shoot you. Like,
my God.
I'm just saying, like a nigga shoot. Like, you not bulletproof.
What you gotta understand is that it's not about the world. It's not about the world seeing if you are a good protector for her. It's about her being comfortable enough to see that you will protect her. It's not about what the world see you as to her. It's about what she see you as to her. So you don't have to fight for her every day for you being a protector of her to matter. Like, what do you?
Okay. Got you.
For instance, let me ask you this: have your woman ever taught you anything?
Has she ever taught me anything?
Yeah,
I'm sure she has.
What? Tell us. Hold on, don't go too fast. Don't do it. Hey, Ethereal. And when you got him, make sure you get him. What? Look, he said he don't know. Like,
I have to think about it.
That's crazy, man.
I said I'm sure she has.
Oh my God! What have you?
That's why he keep getting you, because you don't get him when you got him. No, don't leave that. Ask him what she taught him.
Yeah. So, how long you been with her?
About 5 years.
What have you learned from her in 5 years?
I'd have to think about it.
Can you think of?
Okay. No, let him think about it. Stop.
I'll try to think about it. I'm not telling you I'm gonna give you an answer, but I'll
No, we want an answer.
No, Ethereal, just don't say nothing. See, look, when you got it right here, this is a clip right
you
here.
You don't have anything.
That's how you get out right here.
I don't even know your point.
He can't come up with that.
My position is I'm sure that over the years that I have learned something from
you. Ethereal, stop when you ahead. See, y'all don't know when to stop. That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes.
Yo, don't let him put a battery in your back, Ethereal. You're a grown man.
Like cross-examination. So are you saying that you don't know what she actually taught you, correct?
Yeah, I'm saying I'll have to think about it.
So you've been with a woman for 5 years and you don't know how smart she is.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's not?
No.
So are you saying that You've learned something from you have learned something from her within 5 years, but you can't articulate that, correct?
Okay, hold on.
I had to
real
think
quick.
of it.
Hold
I've
on,
learned
hold
something
on,
from my
hold
son.
on, y'all.
My
Hold
son's
on.
8.
Yes or no question.
Hold on. I'm better at this. Hold on. Jazz hasn't spoken yet. We gotta make sure Jazz gets in, and we'll come back. Okay. I like the battle. I'm trying to let you get him.
He was getting
You
punched
almost
on.
had him. You almost had him. He got you. He had you up in the air. Then all of a sudden you switch it on him, put him in the headlock, but then you let him out the headlock. My sister Jazz. Thank you so much for coming up, Jazz. Do you think most women, like good men? And can you substantiate when you get your answer, please?
Do I think most women like good men?
Men. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course they do. Do most women know how to recognize a good man? No, I don't think
So
not
Jazz,
all the time.
if they like good men, but they can't recognize one, how would they know if they like a good man?
Exactly. Because the idea, of course, everybody wants something good. So of course, ideally, you're going to automatically say, yeah, I want a good man. But you might choose a man that isn't good, but because you haven't really experienced good, you think what you're experiencing is good. A lot of people normalize toxicity in relationships and think enduring, toxic things or being toxic in relationships is normal, and they think that's good. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me ask you. You remember that? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
The song or the commercial?
Yeah, I know, right? That was a good song too, right? How many licks does it get to the center of the no, not all. But what I'm saying, how many bad men does it take for a woman to experience until she know what a good man is? Like, if I'm experiencing nothing but bad men, right? That's a bad guy. The next one, damn, that's a bad guy. Like, why? How long does it take for a woman to want to recognize and learn how to qualify what a good guy is? And let me ask you one more thing. One more thing, Jazz. Who can help her recognize it the best? A woman or a man?
What was the first question again?
How many bad men does it take for her to recognize what a good man is?
Who knows?
Jesus Christ.
Who knows? I think it depends on that woman. Sometimes it only take one time.
Right.
Sometimes it may take 7. But it's not until you recognize what you're experiencing is not bringing you the actual results you say you want until you do some self-reflection and say, wait a minute, I may be doing something off. My picker may be off.
Right.
What's happening here? It takes that self-accountability and self-reflection. Nobody else can do that for them.
Right. So you believe she's struggling because she doesn't know how to pick a good man. So that's twice now.
If she keeps running
Now, Chris did the same thing earlier with Uncle Ricky. Okay. Now, Chris, do men know how to pick good women?
Yes. You may have better insight because you don't think emotionally like women tend to. So that's just me.
Damn.
Okay. So yeah, that's the answer.
So we know how to pick good women, but women don't know how to pick good men.
Well, that's the thing. So for a woman, obviously, there were really good points that I was listening to on the panel having to do with logic and having to do with emotion. So let me interject some of those things. Women, we are emotional, and sometimes we may be more so leading with our emotion or a desire or something that we may like, right? Where a man is, he's not necessarily leading with his emotion. He knows what he wants, and you'll be able to see it better. Like, hey, I know that this woman right here is this kind of way. I can see it. You're gonna go after what you actually want. If you're seeking to be with the woman and you think she's a good woman, or you see that she's a good woman, I assume you would pursue her in that way. But if you're looking to just get something from her, naturally, physically, then you would pursue her in that way. But yes, I do believe that men have a better insight on picking a good woman versus, and I'm talking most women because I'm out the K. Most women having the ability to see what a
now
good
watch
man
this.
is.
So
But
if that's the hold on real quick. Hold on. If that's the case, who would be typically more problematic in a relationship? a woman or a man? If the man knows how to pick a good woman, but the woman don't know how to pick a good man, who would typically be the problem in the relationship?
Okay, so that's another question, right? Not connected to this one. So
recognize what I'm saying.
Okay.
If you don't know how to disqualify what a good man or a bad man is, well, y'all know what a bad. You know what?
I'm
You
not
know
saying-
what's crazy? Nah, you know what's crazy? Y'all know exactly what a bad man is. Y'all tell us all day what a bad guy is. You can
But
label all.
we are more susceptible.
No, so hold on, Chris. Chris, hold on. Is a liar a good guy?
No.
So that means a
wouldn't be
good guy.
pick.
That means a good guy tells the truth.
Yes, a good guy will tell the truth.
Is a cheater a good guy?
What's good about that?
A cheater is not a good pick.
That means a loyal man would be a good guy, right?
Yes, a loyal
Is
guy
an
would be-
abuser? Is an abuser a bad guy?
An abuser would definitely be a terrible pick.
Is a guy who keeps his hand off a woman a good man?
Yes, that's a good pick.
So when y'all say y'all don't know what a good man is, it's an excuse
Well,
to
let-
not be able to. Hold
let
on,
me-
Chris, hold on. Because that's what Jazz said. Jazz said y'all can't identify what a good man is. So if you can identify,
Sometimes, but let me follow up because what Chris is saying, because I'm not necessarily, because I feel like both men and women can be emotional, but I will agree that women sometimes we can be a little blinded.
Yes.
We may turn our head or turn our cheek
Yes.
to a blatant red flag because we are seeing other traits that we like a lot and we're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, slow down. Don't say that. No, hold on.
We may give more grace. We may look to the side. We may say, oh, that's okay. He'll do better next time. We do that.
Okay.
I think a lot more often than men might.
Thank you. So hold on, Samson. Can you translate what we just said for me, my brother?
Sometimes women lie to themselves. Sometimes
That's what I'm talking about right there, my brother.
I-
That's the one. That's the one. So we got to walk back. So y'all know what a good man and a bad one is. You lie to yourself about the guy that you like.
Sometimes it happens.
But
Okay,
more
yes,
importantly,
It does-
even worse
it
than
does
that,
happen.
you will lie to yourself about who you are.
Sometimes, maybe
A lot of times.
What do you mean?
Most
What
times.
do you mean when you say that? I have to. I like to understand questions.
A good woman gonna get
do
what
you
she
mean
deserves.
when you
Hold
say
on.
that? Or that
A good
statement?
man's gonna. A good woman is gonna get what she deserves, right? Like she gonna get what she deserves. She ain't gonna get nothing less than that, correct? So the only way she'll tolerate a BS man is if she owns some BS. If she not consistent, inconsistent, she'll tolerate an inconsistent man. If she's a liar herself, she'll tolerate a lying man as well too. So
Fair
the
enough.
woman tolerates who she is typically.
Yeah, sometimes women
Tolerates who she.
She would tolerate is that
a person and their actions. Okay, so check this out. I believe that a good
No,
person
Chris,
can do
Chris, hold on.
something.
Chris. Ali said
Yeah.
I would never date a 500-pound woman. Okay.
Right.
You will never see me with a 500-pound woman.
Right.
A woman will say, I'm somebody's wife. They'll wear a shirt. I'm somebody's wife. Right. But she doesn't demonstrate the behaviors of a wife, and she doesn't make sure she's treated like a wife.
Well, yeah. I don't disagree with you on that. I mean, I don't.
Jazz. No,
I don't
hey,
disagree with
Jazz.
that.
You and Chris both are the type of women that there's no excuse for you not being married if you're not married. In a complimentary way, not a disrespectful way. You and Chris are the type of woman, if a man met you, hey, she already got a man. She already married if we met you. Hey, Trey, wouldn't you think so? Wouldn't you think Jazz and Chris were already married?
I am.
Wolfstack.
I don't know about Jazz, Chris though.
No. I'm saying if you saw them.
It ain't never happening for me. You already know.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus.
You already know.
Bro, look in that face value. Yes,
Ain't
I would.
nobody
Yes, I
marrying me. No.
All right, what you say, Ali?
Yes, they will.
It's over
what you
with
say?
me. I didn't hit the wall.
Jazz said, I will get there.
Ain't
I
nobody
will
even
get
saying
there
that.
somehow.
See, but that's the thing.
Winter is here. It's over for me. Stick it.
That's the thing.
I'm
Whatever,
Jazz, what
Whatever,
happened? Jazz, what
whatever.
happened? Hold on, Jazz, you not
Whatever,
still in a
Jazz.
relationship?
No, she ain't got nothing
Yeah,
to
of
say.
course I'm in a relationship,
Talk
but
it is.
she's never going to marry me because I'm unwifeable, right?
Oh, you being funny? You trolling?
No,
man.
but that proves our point. That
Oh, my
proves
God.
our point even more. That proves our point even more.
I already know. I already
Right?
know.
Right. But listen.
That's why she's smiling so hard. Too.
Honestly, nope. Honestly, right? Listen, right? So Chris and Jazz, right? Y'all
Yes.
got men, right?
Yes.
Now you made a point when you said that if he's looking at you like that, that's how he's gonna date you. That's what your man was looking at when he came up to you.
Right.
Right. So so you was able to keep a man, right? You convinced him to stay.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't consider myself special. I'm unique, right? But I'm not special, right? So if you're not special, what make you so different than every other woman out here? Why you can keep a man and they can't? Let's talk about that.
That's because there's behavior. So that's the thing. There are different caliber of women, right? So I believe, and I've said this in other shows, some things are taught and some things are caught. And then there was a point that was brought against what I said in regard to some things are taught, some things are caught, meaning that, women can go, they can learn how to dance on a stripper pole. They can learn how to do all of these other various things. Why can't they learn how to be suitable women for marriage? I believe that they can. I think it's a choice that they choose. And then there are some women who are just like men, are products of their environment. That is what I believe. So it's not that it can't be done. It just depends on the woman that you choose or the woman that you pick, whether they are going to be this type of person or whether they're going to be this type of person.
Totally fair. Question.
Does that make sense? Hopefully I explained it.
Totally fair assessment. Question. How many women do you think are willing to change? How many women would you say percentile wise or where you're at right now?
I'm going to agree with you guys when you say that most women probably will not get married because they are not willing to do what it takes to be in a marriage. So I don't have the percentage, but I will say that a majority may not. You guys are right. There are a few women.
Hold up, Ethereal, please, right? So my question again is my same question at the beginning. How do we change that?
How do we change it? Okay, cool. I on another panel, I asked some questions, personally for the guys on the panel, because there are some women that are out there that are watching and they might want to change and they might want to be in a relationship. So I asked the question, what would it take? What qualities in a woman would it take for the men on the panel to actually marry a woman? That kind of information for a woman that wants to get married out there watching on this live, that's informative information for them to take and digest so that way they can get a man and be married. So the information is what causes the change. Communication is what causes the change.
Chris, can you hear me, Chris?
Yes.
Can you sure?
Yes, now I can.
Uncle Ricky didn't ask you that.
You didn't ask me that, Uncle Ricky? Is that not what you asked me?
He asked you how do we change that?
Knock them over their head, force them to marry.
Which one? How do women change that, or how do men
Jazz,
change
I
it?
think Jazz hit the nail, the hammer on the nail.
I know that's what y'all really want.
That's right, patriarchy, baby.
Maybe I didn't understand the
Bring
question.
it back. Are we moving on now?
Maybe I didn't understand the question. I'm sorry, Uncle Ricky. You were asking me in regard to men or women. I'm sorry.
They really
No,
want.
as far as no, ma'am. As far as any party, right? As far as any party, this why I'm trying to tell y'all this is a disingenuous conversation. It really is, right? Because everything you say. So the way listen to what I'm saying. And again, this is nothing personal. This is nothing personal. I'm not trying to throw shots at nobody, right? So the way we got to fix this is for men to get better, right? But marriages end at 50% rates, probably a little higher in our community, right? And we communicate these things all the time. We become sassy, we're gay, right? We're too insecure, right? So y'all keep giving information to the same people that don't listen.
Woo.
That's why. Look, that's why I say.
Hold on, Ethereal. Let it marinate. Let it marinate, Ethereal.
I'm processing what
listen to what I'm saying. When it comes to our women, the majority, it's some good ones out. Listen to what I'm saying. Please do not take what I'm saying wrong. There are some good women out there, and it's not because it's not because they had a mama and daddy, right? It's because they want to be good women.
No, mom and daddy plays a big part.
No, it don't.
no,
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Most women never bury a man or fuck a man like they dad.
Ew.
What?
Why, who's even thinking like that?
No, that's the truth. How many
Why would we
girls?
want to?
Listen to what I'm saying again. Get out your feelings.
Jazz, you know exactly what he said.
Crazy.
Right?
No
This
woman
is
is
the
fucking
fucking
a man
problem.
like your dad.
He's saying the qualities that your dad has. You know,
Jesus. This is y'all mind. You always think something weird. No, I'm trying to talk to y'all.
Okay. My bad.
But if most of these women are
Hold on,
coming,
Therio. I let you cook for a while, but let them land. You don't come. I love you, my brother. I'm coming right back to you.
He made a whole 17-course meal.
There is nothing. There is nothing I can do as a man that make you want to be a better woman. Nothing. Nothing. Y'all got millionaires buying chicks houses, boats, cars, right? You had the most sensitive men, you know what I'm saying, coming up, working 16-hour days, right? Coming into a house, taking care of another man's children because they love you. And none of this changes you. Not y'all, because it's never us. It's never us. Don't nobody on this panel fuck up. Don't nobody on this panel be out here hustling in the street playing it. It ain't never us. We on YouTube. We're the immaculate ones. Y'all asking for a change that needs within yourself. It don't have nothing to do with us. You're a good woman, Chris, because you're a good woman. There's no man. Listen,
right? I understand your question.
Right? There is nothing. There is nothing.
I didn't.
Right? There is nothing you can do to get a woman out of her position.
I understand.
Get it? That's something in you.
Understand now. I understand what you're saying.
Is Miss Chris messing up? Was that me?
Right. I was just about to say that. Is that me or is that her?
That's what I was saying earlier, though. I said that earlier.
Hey, Chris, refresh real quick.
Said that it depends on the caliber.
Just refresh real fast. Okay.
Of woman. So I said that
nervous.
You got
earlier. So I don't disagree with you. The question that you asked, I just didn't understand it. But I actually said that before you said all of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's why I asked you the question, but you diverted, right?
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
You said I don't know.
Chris, reverse real fast because your internet acting up.
Me? Refresh?
Yeah, just refresh real quick.
But that's why I asked you a percentage, right? Because you diverted the question, you avoided the question saying, I don't know. If that's the case, if there's different calibers of women, right? In your life, in your knowledge, in your general understanding, how many women would you put in that other caliber that you know? It's funny how we talk to all these women online, but none of them know no hoes.
Oh, they never know the hoe. While our sister Chris is getting together, hey Rose, how you doing? Long hair don't care. Okay, you switching it up on us. Okay. Do you think most women like good men? I probably already know your answer, but I just want to make sure.
Give me a second. I'm about to do it.
Yeah, just refresh, please.
You on mute?
You on mute, Rose?
Do I think most women want a good man? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
The cap.
Now, what their definition of good looks like, I think that's another story.
Oh my God.
That's what I said, Rose.
Because you have women that if they're being treated right at home and he cheats, that automatically disqualifies him from being a good man. But you have women that will accept the cheating as long as he's taking care of home. That could be a good man.
Yeah, I hear y'all, but I kind of just walk down the opposite of what a bad man is, and I would think if for most women that's a good man. If Elijah is not a good man, right?
I don't think that disqualifies him from being a good man. Because if a person lies once, does that make them a liar, or that
No, I didn't say he lied, Rose. I said a liar. See what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Is a man who constantly lies to you, is that a good man?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about. So again, an honest man is a good man, right?
Yes.
Right. So a cheater isn't a good man. A man who's monogamous and loyal is a good man. Y'all know exactly what a good man is. Y'all keep going whatever a good man is to me. So once you start making it subjective and you disqualify yourself from a good man, it has to come down to your decision making, because you know what a good man is and you know what a bad man is. That means we start. Y'all know, hey, as long as y'all being on this show, man, if y'all can't hear me, y'all restart.
Ali, sometimes, yeah.
Hold on real quick, Jazz. They know, Jazz. Hold on real quick, Jazz. If you can't hear me,
restart.
restart.
If you can't hear
You know,
Ali,
like,
restart.
I mean, how many times? It's the same usual suspects.
I can hear you.
If you
No, if
No, I hear Ali.
yeah.
I hear Ali.
If you can't hear everybody, you know you got to refresh. Especially when it's the same person who can't hear nobody. He's still. Go ahead, Jazz.
No, I was just saying, like, you asking, like, you know what a bad man is. You know a bad man is a liar. So why are you choosing liars? You know, cheating is bad. A cheater makes a man bad or what have you. So why are you doing it? Sometimes women be dumb. They be dumb in love. They be dumb in love and just accepting bullshit and calling it love until they get exhausted of it. So it's like you can't really gauge the why, because everybody's why is different, why they choose to deal with certain things. Like some people will just deal with stuff they literally do not have to do or deal with just because they are willing to expend themselves instead of like hurting the relationship if they leave or hurting the person that they're with. Sometimes people put other people's interests above their own. So they accept the lies, they accept the cheating just to stay in a relationship, just to say they have a man. Sometimes people do that. And then one day you wake up and you be like, fuck this. And then you finally move on and hopefully you learn and that doesn't happen again. But that's just life sometimes.
Yeah, but she typically who she is. That's all she wouldn't stay like the toxic guy. The toxic guy gets more commitment than the good guy. Like y'all would treat a toxic guy way better. A lot of times, Jazz. It ain't no sometimes. When we don't give a damn about you, we'll get the best version of you. You'll chase us literally. Like if we don't give you all emotion, our love, most women will chase this man down to get his emotion. Soon as you get that man's emotion, you change in a different type of a woman. That's most men's experience. And he has to hope that you remain the same way. That's a quote that still exists. Most women get with men hoping that they change, and most men get with women hoping they stay the same way. And it's typically the woman who changes. It's not the man who changes, because most men don't change.
Well, shit.
Y'all say, oh, girl, he ain't growing, girl. He ain't ambitious enough, girl. He's still the same guy, girl. Y'all try to change a man into what you want instead of accepting him for who he is.
Yeah,
you submitted it, Jazz.
Yeah, no, I think if you're trying to change somebody, you need to move around because you can't change anybody. You shouldn't be forcing changing someone else. If you're not accepting who they are, you should have enough information and you vetted them enough before you even got into a serious relationship to know if you're going to be compatible with this person or not. There's no need to get into a relationship with somebody that is who they are, and then you try to change everything about them to fit who you want them to be. When you could have assessed who they are, and hold on, give me a second. When you could have assessed who they are from the jump and decided, you know what, this ain't gonna work for me, I'm gonna move on. Nobody should be trying to change anybody. You know, that's not true. If that person end up changing you, if that person okay, go ahead.
Jazz, question.
Go ahead.
Jazz, you was
I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish.
Uncle Rick, please let Jazz. Like that's a good one, Jazz.
I forgot what I wanted to say.
No, you weren't, Jazz. Don't do that, Jazz. You better think about it. You better think about that.
I apologize.
No, you got the flow, Rick. I forgot.
You know it's not intentional. Don't do that. So you know it's
apologize.
I apologize. We like you about to land. We thought you was about to land.
Yeah, wholeheartedly. I apologize because I hate when
we apologize. We acting like a man.
Rick. It's all good, Uncle Rick. No, it's all up. But my point was, nobody should be trying to change anybody. You either change for yourself, for the betterment of your relationship and yourself, but forcing change on the other people, it never works. But go ahead, Rick.
And that's the Uncle Ricky point. Go ahead, Uncle.
No, it's not. Don't speak for me.
That's not the point.
Don't speak for him.
No. What I'm asking is just a couple of minutes ago, you said that dude is who he was. He cheating, he doing that, and then she eventually leave. But wasn't she just loving the dude for what he is then, if that's the case?
Wait, repeat that one more time.
You said you can't try to change nobody. right? That's what you just said, right?
Correct.
But a minute ago, you just said that they'll get with a dude being silly and all fluffy eyed, he was a cheater, etc. And then they leave. But wasn't she just loving the dude the way he was then?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah, obviously.
So she know what she's dealing with.
So
Yeah,
so hold-
sure. Yeah.
So I don't think you should change someone either. But typically, the follower was supposed to change for the leader, right? The woman should change for the man most of the time. The man shouldn't be changing for no woman, correct? But the funny thing is, if a man does ultimately change something about himself, he'll typically change for the woman that he loves, because most men don't change. But the problem is, women will be like Whitney Houston, even though she makes some of the greatest songs ever. She a legend. She ain't trying to change for nobody. She never changing her colors. So most women want you to love them for who they are instead of adjusting for the man that you say that you love. You're supposed to mold into the guy that you love. You're supposed to be that man. What?
I agree with half of what you're saying, Ali.
What's the other half you don't? What's the other half you don't agree with, Mont?
I think that men do change.
Be that man.
I think that women should. I think that women should become like of her man, and I think that men do. I think that men do and can change.
They become monogamous. That's the part that they change. They don't ever really change. They
grow.
typically hold on. They typically you typically the same way. Instead of giving all that to other, it's actually you weren't giving nothing to the 304s. You wouldn't even take them out in public. All you do is change how you maneuver. Not changing. You're giving this woman what you would give the woman you love. Most of us still don't change. You change to her eyes for her, but you really didn't change. You already would have gave a woman that you love what you giving her, and you'll give her a 304 what you're gonna give her as well too. Most of us don't change.
Well, yeah, I think we grow.
No, it ain't no growth either. No, it's not. Mont, if you and your woman break up right now, you're gonna be a monster in the streets. I know that already. Trey, yes, you are. That's why you laugh. Samson's gonna be a monster unless he controls himself. Ethereal, we know he's gonna be a monster. Go out there. He already ready to go back to the streets. Uncle Rick could do the same thing. Most men will find it hard to get married. So most of us, when we single, depending on what type of man you are, you already know what the market looks like. Most men are terrorizing these streets until they find a wife. It rightfully so. So until women want to be wives, until
most
women
men
stop
are terrorizing.
I'm being funny. Hey, Jazz, I'm being
So
funny.
are most
Jazz.
men good men?
No, Jazz, I'm being funny. When I say terrorizing is what the women would say, but women are rewarding
the
these
women
men.
saying that.
Yes, so Jazz, women support the cheating culture more than anybody. LeBron James' wife, all the women is trying to take her man. They know who LeBron James is. They know who Michael B. Jordan was. They know who Johnny Depp is. They know who Tom Brady is. All women invest in the cheating culture. If most women just invested in their own personal man. No, I didn't say that's not what I said. Women are trying to take that man. Hey, Jazz, you think women trying to take your man?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, but y'all don't talk about those men. Cardi B finally got enough because Stephon Diggs about to get the
look
knife.
at my man. You even look at my man.
Is exactly. Stephon Diggs got the ninth woman pregnant. Now it's finally starting to bother her. But y'all keep talking about the man instead of addressing the fact that these women are throwing themselves onto your man because you know he's valuable. And then somehow he convinces you to leave that man so you can get replaced. So all I'm saying is, if women want such thoughts and 304s and cheaters, if they knew how to keep the legs closed and stop trying to manipulate other women's men, then maybe most of us would be in relationships, Jazz. That's all I'm saying. Because women know men cheating because y'all investing in the cheating culture.
And to say it like LeBron James hasn't cheated before is insulting. That's insulting.
Y'all know him? Y'all saw him cheat?
That's insulting.
I thought that was a good black man.
You said just because he cheat. Rose said just because he cheat don't make him not a good man. Martin Luther King was a bad man.
You putting that lie on him?
So Martin Luther King was a bad man?
Yo.
Hold on real quick. I gotta get Jazz to answer.
Tendencies.
No, Jazz, Jazz, I didn't ask you that. Jazz, was Martin Luther King a bad man?
He had bad tendencies. He
I
was
didn't
a
ask
bad.
you that.
Okay, he was a bad husband.
Was he a bad man?
He was a bad husband.
Was he a bad man?
I can't say he was a bad man because you know the impact that he has had on society.
So was he a good man or bad man, Jazz? I just need you to
bad
commit.
Husband.
I didn't ask you if he was a bad husband. I asked you, was he a bad
Well, no,
man?
he wasn't a bad man. No.
So what kind of man was he?
He was a noble man.
Jazz, was he a good man?
He was a brave man.
You see what I'm talking about? Now, Jazz, you see
what was right as a protector. I can look to them and say, Yeah, overall, like he put his life on the line for the advancement of Black people consistently. That is a good, honorable thing. Was he a good husband? Fuck no. Unfortunately,
How you know what type of husband he was?
if the legend is true that he was out here cheating and all that shit, no, you're a bad husband. But you
But
did
how
your
do y'all
big one for
wait?
Black people.
How do y'all know if Martin Luther King was a bad or a good guy? Yeah, none of y'all knew him. So how can y'all even say that?
Well,
So
through
who's
his
a good man?
actions and what
So-
he's done, like in
So,
society. That's what I mean.
Ethereal, I know you don't want to go down that rabbit hole. And we don't know who a good man or bad. Come on, Ethereal. Don't
No,
do
no,
this
I'm talking
tonight.
about.
No, you know, on the surface, until it's disproven, that man was a good man. Until it's disproven.
I don't
Malcolm
agree
X
with none of
too.
this
No, how dare you?
good
How
man shit.
dare you? How dare you? No. He was an honorable man. That's what Jazz said. He was an honorable man,
Yes,
right?
noble.
So a noble man can get side coochie.
That's right.
I don't agree with none of this good man
And I'm
stuff.
sure Coretta
man,
Ali be
knew. I'm
talking
sure
about.
Coretta knew. And
Listen to what I'm saying, right? Even a noble man wanted some side coochie from
I get
time
you
to
right.
time.
And you
Let
know
y'all
what?
tell it. Let y'all tell it. Jesus couldn't get no outside. He couldn't. Jesus everywhere. He couldn't get no outside.
I don't know why I keep painting this narrative like every
Jesus was
man is out
never-
here cheating. It's not
Jesus
even
was
true.
never
A lot
married,
of men don't even want to.
Jesus was never married, so
Oh,
he didn't have
we can play hypotheticals and everything else, but not Jesus, huh?
I'm just worrying about. But Jesus had a wife. That's
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is, Jazz, is if he did have a wife, Jesus per y'all couldn't get no outside coochie.
Well,
He's
here's
not
the
a good
thing.
man because he get one outside coochie.
That's just my opinion. Because here's the thing. Now it goes back to what we were saying earlier, how sometimes women accept a lot of things that aren't necessarily good in relationships for the love, like Miss Coretta Scott King. I'm sure she knew he was out here getting that side.
I'm sure she knew. Yeah, I'm
And
sure
she
she
turned
knew.
the other cheek because there were other things, right? There were other things that she found more important or what have you. So what I'm saying is that's sometimes what women do. And my thing is, if she would have divorced him or if she would have left him,
What would have happened? What would have happened?
Y'all would have dragged her.
You know, she'd have got forgot about in the history books, right? She
Y'all
holding
would've
on
like
to
she
Martin
broke up
Luther
the
King for a
family.
reason.
Y'all would've
She
got
holding
forgotten
on to
about.
Martin Luther King for a
Y'all would have been like
reason.
y'all would have been like she broke up the family. He
You
was
goddamn right.
right. But
Because
he ain't breaking up the family.
you just said she knew.
Well, I think this is a good point, though. I remember, Ali, did you say
That's
earlier that
allegedly. That's what allegedly though.
Ali, did you say earlier that
Allegedly
women
my
put up?
ass. Y'all crazy.
Ali, earlier, did you say that women put up with stuff because they're like the same? Like if a woman lets you lie, it's because she a liar.
Yes,
They
but she
all
also-
liars.
Yes,
That's all they
but-
do is lie. They wake up looking for a lie to tell, bro. They all liars. That should be your first understanding next to all of them hoes.
That's how you know. So when a woman when a woman is mad, when you tell a woman no, and when she actually likes
You
you,
a
you
hoe.
get
It's cool. I'm a
when she
trick.
actually
You
likes
a
you,
hoe.
you get to see who this woman is.
gang.
That's the
Yes,
thing.
you is.
So-
You
so-
ain't laying down with your man for free. You not laying down with your man for free.
Ali, do you
Your
agree
man is
with Rick?
providing you with
Knock it
something.
off.
He
You agree
providing
with Rick
you
that
with
all women
something.
liars?
Hold on, I'm letting Uncle Rick finish on the real.
So you would be you
Rick
wouldn't be
say
like
his
that.
wife is a
Yeah.
hoe though. He just
She
said
that's
that
and I'm
his
her trick.
personal hoe.
And
well,
I'm
yeah, I
her
don't talk
trick.
like that.
And I'm her trick.
Yeah, I don't talk
I'm
like
her
that. That's
trick.
disrespectful.
Again, this is what's wrong. Y'all got the game messed up. It's cool, right? It shows in y'all everyday life. It's whatever. It's whatever. Y'all hoes because ain't none of y'all marrying no man that don't do shit for you.
So we
He
gotta be
doing and
hoes.
providing
So
something.
we gotta be
Y'all,
hoes.
hold
So
up,
wait a
hold
minute,
up.
let me ask you
Just
a
hold
question.
up. Just hold up. Right? So the girls that love their man the way they is, y'all say they stupid. You just said that.
Jazz, yes, you did.
Not you,
Jazz.
Rose. Not you,
Everybody
Rose.
was stupid.
No, that's what you. No, did you not?
I said
This
a
was-
lot
like-
of women may endure cheating, lying,
And yeah, and then
messing around
they
on
be
her
stupid,
and turning
and
the other cheek. I never use the
I'm
word
not gonna do
stupid,
this with you. I'm not gonna do this with you.
but I never use the word stupid though. I
No.
never
So
called
hold on. Hey, Jazz, would that be a smart? Is that a smart woman?
if she accepts cheating and lies,
Is that a smart?
I wouldn't say that's the smartest thing to do, but maybe that's smart for her for whatever reason.
Now, right? See, now you see what I'm saying? You moving the goalposts. That's what I'm talking about. Let's have an honest conversation. I don't want nothing from you. You don't want nothing from me. Get your ego out the way. This is why black folks can't get nowhere. This is why I know you don't. I know you don't.
Hold on, Uncle Rick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I don't want it to go that way. Please. Let's have a good time. Let's have a good time while being honest and being civil and being intentional. Please. Let's not go that way. Hold on. Who's that? You just see what's that? Who that?
No, that's Ethereal.
Ethereal. Hold on.
I'm not even talking.
I know, but it sounds like what you would do.
Oh my God.
My bad, yo. God damn. It sound like it just looked like heard like it. I just thought first thing I heard, I know that's Wolf Stacks. But my bad, yo. I can see my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Ethereal, you blacked out again. I want to make sure that Jazz and Uncle Rick finish their back and forth. And then Ethereal, you can ask the question.
No, I was about to apply pressure to you, Ali.
Okay, go ahead, apply. No,
let Rick go, but don't let Ethereal.
Just think about what you just think about what you gotta think about, because Ethereal was easy. This ain't that ain't the tree you want to climb up, my brother.
Okay,
go ahead, my brother.
And correction, it was you said they be dumb. My apologies. Stupid.
No, I said women be dumb.
Right, exactly, right? Those women, right? Listen to what you saying. Y'all don't never hear what y'all be saying because y'all too used to lying, right? You said that the woman that loved that man who was who he was before he got to her, right? And did the things he always did, she's dumb.
Yeah, if she's accepting deception and cheating and lies, you're not smart.
But you can't change nobody, right?
Right. So she's just going to take it.
Okay. So how is she dumb?
Because why would you reduce yourself to accept a liar and a cheater?
She already did.
That is not smart. That is not.
She already did though. She already did though.
Okay,
so again, I'm gonna ask you.
I think that's unhealthy. I don't think that is a smart thing to do for any human being, to accept the person they're in a relationship with constantly lying to them, constantly cheating on them. Why are you reducing yourself to that when you don't have to? If you do, you may be blinded so badly by love that you continuously accept this. And it does put you in a loop of stupidity.
Right. So love is what make you dumb. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, bro.
Can I ask the women a question?
Yes.
Would
y'all be honest?
Do y'all like animals? Ladies, do y'all like animals?
I love animals.
What's y'all favorite wild animal?
Wild?
Yeah.
Would an elephant be considered wild?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then an elephant. Mm-hmm.
That's I like the elephant too.
All right, what
No, I'm joking.
What about the other two women?
I like elephant.
Rose, what's your favorite animal? Wild animal.
Never been asked that, but if I have to take a wild guess, a giraffe, maybe.
A giraffe?
Okay, giraffe.
What the?
That's a good one.
I'm just guessing. I've never been asked that.
Then that nigga left in the middle of his
Oh, giraffe?
Can y'all hear?
Oh damn, he messed up.
Out of all the animals, the giraffe? That's okay though. I don't even want to ask why the giraffe, but
I just explained that.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get up. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite wild animal, Chris? The tortoise.
You on mute?
I'm on mute. My bad. Oh. You know what? I am not an animal type of person or a pet person. So
I can't hear nothing.
You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Who said that?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
we hear
going
you. Yeah, we
on?
hear you.
Oh, okay. What's going on, Ethereal?
Oh,
What's your
yeah.
favorite wild? If you had to pick
I'ma
one,
come
I know
If I
you
had
about
to
to be.
choose one, my favorite
See?
It's
wild
funny how y'all
one.
be doing that together
He had a
too.
good woman at
I
home.
no
He
one's
make
ever
sure that
asked me
Wi-Fi
that.
bill was
Yes.
paid.
Yo, Rose
Give
is
me one
that's
moment.
I don't get asked that a lot. I just already knew.
Maybe a road runner.
I already had a favorite animal.
Okay, yeah, she had an
Lion.
elephant.
A lion.
A lion. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I hear you, Rose. I hear you.
I just watched yesterday. I was watching the Animal Channel with my son, and lions were eating a giraffe.
Wow.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they ate giraffes.
All right.
Yeah, lions get down.
All right, wait. What animal did you
Chris said lion.
From everyone, what animal you said?
A lion.
Okay, so lion, giraffe, and elephant.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this: would y'all take those wild animals and use them as house pets?
Never.
I think the whole stream is.
I'm not a pet person
If
at
my-
all.
I mean, an elephant can't fit in the house.
Right. Okay. What about you, Rose? Would you take a? Would you
I'll
use
put one
a
in my
giraffe
backyard.
as a? Huh?
No, it's a wildlife for a reason.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. So
Y'all will accept the nature of a wild animal, and what? Look, so women will accept the nature of wild animals, but y'all don't accept
the nature of a man.
No, a
Y'all
lot of-
accept the nature of everything on earth
besides the man.
Because men are animals.
Ethereal, ladies and gentlemen.
No, Jazz, let him keep talking. Let him keep
No,
talking.
let me finish. Because
Like you have a brain.
Jazz, okay, Jazz.
My bad, G, my
let's
bad,
look at,
my bad.
Wait, hold up, listen. Let's look at your animal, an elephant.
You just said an elephant is too big to have in the house, so that means you respect the nature of that animal. That elephant is too big to be in the house. So if you had him in the house, it'd be a disservice to that elephant, right?
Yeah, he can be in the
Right.
yard.
Okay, it'll be a disservice. And for you, Rose, it would be a disservice to put a giraffe in the house because it's too big to be in there. It cannot
exist fully, right?
Right.
Okay, so what that means is that
Y'all accept that you are minimizing the nature of an animal, a wild animal, making it a house pet. So what that means is that women in today's society are ignoring the fact that men are naturally like other women, and naturally is not monogamous. But y'all don't accept that nature. Y'all will force a man to be monogamous knowing damn well that he ain't. But y'all don't force a giraffe and an elephant to be a house pet because
Well,
it's a wild animal.
Can I rebuttal Ethereal? Because first of all, none of us have ever experienced having a wild animal as a pet.
Because you know it's a wild animal, you accept
Well, because
it.
that's just not
You're missing out. You're missing out.
That's just not a thing. But also, men are not wild animals. You all have a conscience. You
It's
all
not about
have
that.
a
I
frontal
didn't say a
lobe.
wild animal. I said the nature.
Okay,
Jazz,
but
the
also,
nature.
okay, but also, your nature. Are you saying that it's in your nature to be deceptive to women?
Didn't say no. See,
No,
look
no,
at
no.
that.
Wait. No,
She
because are
tried
you
to
saying
change.
that the
That's
nature?
crazy.
Change the
Wait a
narrative of the
minute.
question.
Wait a
No,
minute. Because
that's
are you
not.
trying to rationalize cheating, or are you saying it's in your
No, I ain't
nature?
right. Did we say cheating, Jazz? I
Okay.
specifically look. I
What
specifically
is the
said
man's
that
nature? What is the man's natural nature that we are suppressing?
men
are not naturally monogamous, but women force
Where do you get that
men
from?
to be.
Can I say something?
Well, I will say this. Hold
'cause-
on. Let me respond.
So,
I will say this. Monogamy is a choice. You definitely have to choose monogamy, and a lot of people do
Agreed.
choose monogamy. Nobody forces and puts a gun to your head to go up to a woman and agree to be in a monogamous relationship. If you approach a woman and she says, I'm interested in monogamy, I'm interested in just an exclusive relationship, and you agree to that, then that is on you to adhere to the terms of what that is. If that is not what you want, you can be honest about that and say, you know what, monogamy is not for me. I want to deal with you, her, and her. And if she's with that, she'll stay around. If not, then that's when you move on.
No, okay. So wait.
Nobody's forcing monogamy on men.
Ethereal.
You're choosing monogamy.
Ethereal. Is this the first time you battle tested this analogy?
Wait, hold up, because I got her.
Hey, Mark, this ain't a
look,
2-on-1. Let Jazz get it off.
She just admitted something, right? So,
see, that's the thing. This is what you call indirect manipulation. Women know what men want. Women know what men want, but they manipulate. Say, "Hey, I want you to myself." Right? They put a caveat to the things that men want because they know men want the box. Listen, wait. I'm finna explain to you.
Let them cook. Let them cook.
Because look, this the thing. This the thing. Y'all would say that, oh, I want monogamy, but y'all only want monogamy from the men that y'all actually like. But see, when y'all are single, in y'all whole phase, y'all don't care nothing about monogamy. So that because that's hypocrisy. Y'all only want monogamy when you don't want that man to be what he was, which is a player before you met him.
Carry that forward, Samson. Carry that forward.
The player.
So if he was a player before you met him, now you telling him in order for you to continue to get this, you gotta be mines and mines only. How's that not indirect manipulation?
Here's the thing, Ethereal. The player is going to play. So regardless if I want him, the player has the autonomy to say, girl, fuck you. I don't want to be monogamous with you. I'm the player. I'm not forcing. I mean, I can say all I want. Yeah, I want monogamy, but you have to concede to that. And no one is putting a gun in your head to do so.
But it's not about you putting a gun to it. It's because
we're not. What I'm saying, but here's Ethereal. Listen. No one is making you
all the time.
No one is making you choose monogamy.
Right.
If you agree with it, that's on you. If y'all don't want monogamy,
you don't have to be in it.
Who's responsible for proposing?
The man do anything. Y'all the leaders. Y'all the leaders though. Who's
No. Jazz.
Women don't.
Look,
I'm so confused. How all of a sudden women are making men do all of the things, but y'all are the leaders? Y'all are the ones that know the way? But for some reason, when it comes to monogamy, we're forcing and making you know. You're choosing and then getting mad because you're not being honest about what you want. And then you go and then you cheat or step out. And then you say, well, it's in my nature. Sir, you already know before you get into a relationship, your appetite for sex and for random women. It's up to you, the player, to be honest about the play. Because a woman that want to get, because a woman, hold on. Because a woman, give me 1 second, baby. Give me 1 second.
You're gonna get the same time, Ethereal.
All right.
Because a woman, if you really a player, a woman will respect that play. And she be like, you know what? Shit, I'm with it. Or she may say, I'm not. Either way, you still a player.
Okay, so before I rebut that, let me ask you this question, Jazz. Do you believe that?
No, Ethereal. Let me hold on. It's because you're not used to the panel, right? And I made the same mistakes. Once you ask her a question, you're giving her back the mic. Make your statements. So she can't. You're gonna put the mic right back in Jazz's hands. So she's landed. Make your statement. You were what she's saying.
So this is why I asked them their favorite wild animals, because again, you see how they easily explain why these wild animals should not be house pets. There was no super explanation. There was no workaround, no all this extra context or nothing. So what that means is that, again, women accept the nature of y'all accept the nature of a baby. When it cries, y'all know it won't. The baby you shitted on themselves or something, you need to change a pamper, they cry for different reasons. Y'all go investigate, y'all know. Y'all accept the nature of everything else in existence besides the man. See, y'all will look at a wild animal and accept a wild animal for being a wild animal. It's not to say that men and animals are the same. What we are saying is that y'all acceptance of nature, this what means that y'all are intelligent enough to understand that men are not naturally monogamous. So y'all manipulate men and say, in order for y'all to get this, you got to be monogamous. And y'all only force that because y'all know men is not naturally monogamous, but you want that man to himself because you're trying to keep him from other women. It has nothing to do with y'all fucking morals. Monogamy has nothing to do with y'all morals, because again, y'all don't care. Y'all don't give a fuck about monogamy when y'all are in y'all whole phase.
Hold on.
So if monogamy really mattered, why would you be a hoe in the first place?
A wildlife.
I want you to take that analogy.
A wildlife is not coming into an environment trying to portray something that they're not.
How
Men
can
do.
hoes
So
talk about
if you're
monogamy?
hold on, if you know that it's within your nature to not want to be with one woman, The average proposal out here, who's proposing?
hear
Saying
y'all.
I want to be with you and only you, right? Who's taking who to the altar? A man. So who's the real manipulator here? Bring him back.
You Rose. You the
No,
real
I'm
manipulator.
not.
Like,
I was,
yes,
I was talking to him though.
I understand. He gone. He gone. He gone.
I bet he is.
He gone. Right.
Coming right
see,
back.
See, but this how he messed up his own argument, right? So what happens is that I'm not gonna say you make me do anything. You convince me though. You convinced me, right, to be monogamous to you, right? Because you giving it to me early, right? You giving it to me often, you know what I'm saying? And then, hey, you gonna be like this when I'm with you? It's gonna always be like this, Daddy. Right? When you know before you met me, right? I was messing with Keisha, Mary, Donna,
Felicia, Don, LaShawn, Inez,
right?
and Felicia.
So, like I said, yeah, it's all lies.
But you gotta ask them a question. Why?
No.
Why are four?
Ethereal, you gotta add Ethereal. Add something. Hold on, add something real quick. If you gave all the men on the panel, Chris, Jazz, Rose, and Melanin, we'll never leave them. All the men on the panel. That was.
I'm gonna keep all of them.
If there were our women, we would love them for life. We may, and it wouldn't be cheating because they know we deal with other women. If
Jazz don't listen though.
If you gave Chris, Jazz, Melanin, Rose, and no offense to any of the sisters, they wouldn't keep us. They
Hey,
would
Mark, when Jazz stopped listening, I just go to Melanin house.
Hold on, real quick.
Jazz can't come inside the house.
I wouldn't be
You don't
around you
listen.
for me.
Hold on, y'all.
Time.
Please,
It's
let's
time,
not miss.
Trey.
Let's not miss the point real fast. The men would be loyal to the women that they had. Women aren't loyal to their men. Like they'll get rid of them. Like for some reason, women aren't happy and complacent with typically when they have one man. And if they got a roster, for some reason it traumatizes you. You got to go get baptized. Where it makes us happy to have a lot of women. So the truth is, the reason why we're polygamous in the first place or have multiple women is because a lot of women aren't happy with one man. They can't be made happy. And they're not, a lot of women not happy with themselves, where a man can have peace, chilling at the house, watching the game, playing the game. He chilling. Here come Rose on Monday, Chris on Tuesday, and y'all names, not y'all actually. Jazz, Melanin, and we happy with y'all for life. For some reason, the man that y'all like and the man you don't like can't keep you happy. So we have to question ourselves, are y'all even happy with yourselves? Because y'all know that's the truth. The majority of us would keep you in our lives where you keep compromising the man. So we have to give some point to what Ethereal is saying. Why are y'all asking, why are most women in general asking men to be monogamous when women can't commit to monogamy? Most women can't commit to monogamy, but a man can commit to monogamy and he can commit to polygamy. Anybody?
The elephant
I'm out of
in the
my
room
cave,
is that
and
why
since I'm out of my cave and you are speaking about most women, I have no rebuttal for you right now.
I think sometimes, Ali, you say so much.
Hold on, real quick, No, I didn't say a lot, man. I know my. I know.
Can I get my? I ain't even say what I was.
I don't need a women whisperer. Hold on, real quick, my brother. Hey, Chris, do you agree that if you four women were with all of us, we would be loyal to you? And when I say loyal, take care of you. Don't turn it to cheating because you know we deal with multiple men. I mean women.
Oh
you
no,
know
I'm listening. Ask me your question, so then that way I can speak directly to that.
With most of the men on the panel, and you know they be open to dealing with more women because it's for you. You know it could be 5 or 6. He will deal with as much as women as he could. Would men be loyal to those women that's in his life?
You guys simplify that for me. Do I think that
I'm gonna ask, let's say if a man had all 4 of you, well, most men on the panel, they had all 4 of you be loyal to you.
If you were dating either one of us, would you be loyal
All
to us,
4.
the men on the panel?
I'm gonna ask you again, Chris.
You would be dating all 4 of us.
Yes. Would they be loyal
at
to
one
you?
time? Just one guy dating all 4 of us.
Yes.
Would you be loyal to us?
Yes.
Well, you wouldn't be loyal because
don't
being
Chris,
loyal
don't change
because you're
it.
dating all
Chris,
4 of us.
Hey, Chris, please have an intentional conversation.
I'm trying to understand the question that you asked me now.
You're changing it. No, you're
I
Chris.
promise you, I'm not.
You said you was out the cave.
I really am. I'm out of the cave. I'm out of the cave.
I'm saying that we already do it in private, so you know I'm talking about in public. Y'all know about each other. We know about each other. You know it's not because we can do it in private. I can already do it in private. I know how to do it in private. So we talking about in public. We all know each other. You know each other. You accept women have finally accepted the nature of men with most women knowingly and now accepting it. If we all accepted it and you're willing to go, you know what? I understand his nature. Would most men stay with all 4 of you?
Yes.
Yes. Would most women say with all the men that's on the panel?
No.
That's the problem. Y'all not loyal to nobody but yourselves. Most women, not you in the cave, but most women are only loyal to themselves. It's not us, because we'll take you the way you are. I'll take Melanin's bad attitude. I'll take Rose being snobby. I'll take Jazz always trying to get away. I'll take you always being controlling. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm
Rose
giving you the
just a
bad.
rat.
I'm giving you the bad. I'll take your stretch marks. I'll take Jazz bad ugly toe. I'll take Rose if she want to wear a wig. I'll take Melanin if she always want to wear makeup. Like, men will take the pros and cons of their women. That's their woman. We love our women. That's mine. Whatever comes with her, that's mine. Y'all can't. You can't handle it. You can't handle not getting your way. You can't handle not getting the last word. You can't handle not getting control. You can't handle when a man actually makes you upset. When a man puts you into your feelings, you're already done with the relationship. But most of us, when we mad, we still trying to see you at the end of the night. We trying to see you in the afternoon. We trying to see you in the morning.
Trying to make up with you. Trying to get them good.
Quick. Matter of fact, we love to see you mad. We love when you.
I don't have a rebuttal for you on that.
Don't make him think that he right though.
Because he not. Well, I'm not making him. He asked me a question, so I'm just speaking because I'm out of my cave now, right? That has nothing to do with my.
Hold on, real quick. Let me cook him real.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring him up here with me. I'm gonna bring him up here with me. Hey, Mont, would you leave any of these ladies up here if they were yours? Include it with your wife. You adding four more to the.
Hold on. Do I get all four of them at the same time?
Hey, Mont, we're not gonna play semantics, my brother. Let's stay on the trajectory, okay? So you can get cooked too, even though I know you trolling.
You get 2 days off. You get 2 days off in the week.
You had your wife plus Rose plus Melanin plus Chris. Would you ever get rid of them?
Nope. I'm glad you ain't include Jazz in there because she don't listen.
And Jazz, we pretending Jazz will listen. Matter of fact, no, Jazz ain't
never gonna listen. I ain't listening to shit.
No. Let's add to this. Let's add to this. Jazz, Jazz don't listen to nobody, but she
don't listen to shit.
She don't cheat on you. She don't deal with nobody else. She just have a hard time listening. Would you leave any of these ladies?
I'm leaving Jazz.
No, I told you again. She don't listen to you, but she's not detrimental to you.
Yo, she violated. She don't listen.
Get out of here. Then get out of here. Get the road.
For the scenario, Jazz knows how to use both of her ears for the scenario.
Okay.
Are you leaving any of them?
Nah, I'm cool with all four of them. Fine.
That's right. Cool. Now, again, if they got all the guys on the panel, would most of them be ended up loyal to the men?
I think they'd be loyal to Trey. I think they'd be loyal to Rick. We working on Samson. We going, you know, he just need to be a little bit more mean. He not mean enough.
Don't do that.
That's crazy.
Do not do that shit,
so Mont, they can't, most of these women can't stay loyal to one man. You think those women are going to be loyal to these men?
I don't think most of the guys is them niggas though. I don't think they're the niggas that we talking about.
That's not what I'm talking about. You changing the argument again. I don't want to change the argument. If those women had those men, would they be loyal to them?
I think so. You asked me specifically about the guys on the panel. Like I don't think like I don't think they like.
So substantiate this. Since you want to do this, hold on. Let's do this real quick. We're gonna do this way. Why would they be loyal to those guys if most of these women aren't loyal to one guy? Can you substantiate for me if women struggle with loyalty and are only loyal to their feelings? Since we're gonna do this tonight, we're gonna go turn to Lapid. Why would they be loyal to any of these men if they can't be loyal to one man? Can you substantiate for me with the evidence that you will provide?
Yeah, I think as long as the guys on the panel have those boundaries and they can coach their women right, I think they'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. So you would already lose if you have to coach her. If she not wanting to listen, if she don't cooperate, if she not loyal, you already fail.
We all need coaching.
So you would be, like I said again, that's why Uncle Ricky asked that earlier. If she's not willing to change, if she's not willing to be coached, if she's not willing to be agreeable, if she's not willing to cooperate you, ain't nothing you gonna coach. You're not gonna coach a woman who don't want you or want to listen to you.
I just told you I would kick Jazz out.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about most women.
They gonna listen. Jazz ain't gonna listen.
No, I asked you again. If most of them don't listen to one man, why would they listen to you? If they don't want to, let's use Jazz. How you gonna get Jazz to listen to you?
He like Jazz.
Now, hold on real quick, Ethereal. Since you want to play that game, how would you get Jazz to listen to you?
Jazz a tough cookie.
No, how would you get
Jazz
it?
is- it would.
So how would you coach her? No.
I don't. I'm not about to tell you that it's possible to get. I would try, but it would take a long time if it is possible for Jazz. Like, cause her whole, she real.
Hey,
She got
I'm
to
about to
unlearn.
go. Why you even just?
I didn't. I'm asking you specifically. How do you get a woman to cooperate or want to be coached if she doesn't want to be coached? How do you do that?
You get rid of her.
No. Remember, you're supposed to teach her. You can't do that. You already messed up. You said
That's
you
the
can.
first part. Is vetting. That's the first part. You don't do the ones that don't listen.
So you just checkmated yourself and contradicted yourself, right?
Okay, maybe I did. I don't know. I'm not here to like.
You said you coach. You said you would coach a woman. How could you coach her?
them.
If she already didn't want to listen to you? How do you coach her to listen to you?
If she that out of pocket, then she gotta go.
Okay.
Got your ass.
Okay, you lost that one.
I don't know. What do you think you just did?
You said to coach a woman. If she won't cooperate with you or listen to you, you can't coach Jazz. You can't coach no woman to listen to you. She gotta want to agree with. She wants to be. Chris gotta be like, I want this man to coach me. I want to agree. So you contradicted yourself because you told men that they have to be coachable. That these women have to be coachable. They gotta coach these. Excuse me. You said these men gotta coach these women.
You gotta coach your woman. Absolutely.
You can't coach her if she don't want to be coached.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Mike, percentage wise, how many women will you say are not coachable or looking to be coached? Have you had to put a number on it?
How many women do I think are not coachable?
Percent.
I would say at least half of them.
50% of women are coachable.
I think so.
So that means 50% of women want to listen to men.
Do they want to?
Yes. It's ironic that you went the neutral route and put 50.
No. I think 50% of women. I would let them know. I think I know what's good for them. I don't think they know what's good for them, and I think they will be able to see.
Yes.
That I know what's good for
Hey,
them.
Mike. How do we change that? How do we change that? Right.
How do we change it?
Yeah. How do we change that so they know what's good for them?
I think we just got to raise better daughters.
No. You did it again. Now you changed that question. How do you change those 50% of women that don't listen? We didn't ask how do you change their daughters. How do you change 50% of those women who don't listen?
You starve them. You don't give them attention. You don't give them anything. You don't date them. You don't be with them. You don't look in any direction.
Oh man.
You give the woman who do listen everything, and you show the world what you do. Take on vacation, do all that type of shit. And them other girls, like, you ain't never gonna get this. You ain't never gonna get treated like this. You starve them. See, this is what he do. This is what he do when he like, oh, he got a point, but I don't want him to look like he got a point. So I'm gonna just make this face.
You say it isn't a point. That's what you say is the typical thing, man. And I say it now, man. 99.9% of things I agree with. That 1% that you say is still the cliche thing that men say. You gotta coach them, you gotta starve them, you gotta leave them. If you gotta leave them, you ain't coaching or leading nobody. So it's still too. If you starving them and they don't want to listen, there's nothing you can do about it. These women. That's why. So the Man in Power did this on purpose where a woman can get her own house, she can get her own car, she can finance her own life because she don't have to listen to you. So when you say starve them, it would need the masses of men. It would need the men in power to not being able to give them incentives to be by themselves. So until you take their cars away, you take the money away, their jobs away, there's no reason for them not to listen.
I think the problem literally is the quote unquote simps, right? It's the guys who are willing to be with that woman and to do certain things to that woman and to say certain things to that woman. That's why women always say, oh, it's another nigga who will, right? No, it's another dweeb who will. It's a simp who will.
Hey, like, I got a question about the simp though.
Yeah.
Would you consider a simp a good man based on the conversation that we've been
having?
No,
I completely disagree with Ali on what a good man is. Ali think a good man is the guy who's doing all the stereotypical right things. I don't agree with that. Like,
question,
like the guy who gonna let a girl do it.
I got you. Oh, yeah. Question. Was your girl a virgin when y'all met?
No.
So it's another nigga who will, right?
Maybe.
Oh my God!
I don't. Oh, you gotta take me. I was about to say take me through the no. Walk me down there.
Exactly what I said. I don't speak in riddles.
Well, let me ask.
Yeah,
let me just ask this question. I just want to clarify. Yeah. Rose, do you think a simp is a good man?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, he's taking care of everything he needs to take care of.
But he's a simp. That works for you?
A simp meaning that he don't like have a backbone or some
He
sort.
doesn't have
He
boundaries.
doesn't have a backbone. He doesn't tell you no. He just gives you whatever you want. He's like a doormat of some sort. That works for you?
He can be considered a
No,
good man.
no, he's a bad man. That's like a mom who think that she's a good mom because she let her son do whatever he want to do.
Y'all let her answer the question.
I'm sorry.
I want to get her answer.
I know why you doing this. Go ahead, Sam.
I'm just asking.
I know you ain't. You got
asking questions.
It's cool, but yes, to answer your question,
So you said that a simp is a good man, right?
he can be considered a good man. Yes.
And the qualities that make him a good man is that he just does literally whatever you want, and you never hear the word no. Correct?
It's not whatever I want. He does what he needs to do to keep home happy.
So that means keep you happy,
Yes.
and he doesn't tell you no, and that's a good man, right?
Correct and correct.
Hey, Melanie.
Yes.
Melanie, do you think a simp is a good man?
No.
Can I know why, please?
I mean, I don't want a man that I can step on. You described him as a doormat, so it's not going to work for me.
So if you had a simp as a man, you probably would lose respect for him, huh?
Yes.
Okay, Rose, could you be with a man that you don't respect?
You trying to move the goalpost, and
I asked Melanie the same question. I'm asking you. I asked her the same question. I'm asking you. All right, hold on. I'll move it. Don't worry. I'll come back to you. Hey, Chris, can I ask you a question?
You absolutely can.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you think a simp is a good man?
Now, I'm not familiar with that terminology, simp.
Okay, I'll break it down.
Is simp a real word, or is that a made up word?
It's technically a made up word, but
Okay, so tell me what the technical made up definition.
All words are made up words.
Simp is short for simpleton, meaning he is simple in the fact that he doesn't have a backbone. He gives you whatever you want. He complies completely. He does not tell you no. You get no pushback, right?
Okay.
Buys whatever, does whatever. Yes, no matter what it is, right? That is a simp. Do you think that person, based on the things I just said, those qualities, you think that is a good man?
That's not a good man. Okay, let me qualify this.
Okay.
I'm not going to say that the individual is necessarily a bad person in character, but as far as dating qualities, no, that is not a good man. So I have to qualify that.
Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why?
Well, am I out of the cave, or can I be in the cave?
Out of the cave. You're completely out of the cave. Yeah.
I'm in the cave.
You're out of the cave. You're out.
So I'm speaking for most women right now.
Yes.
Okay. So, most women would possibly prefer a simp that they could run over, using your terminology.
Why would they prefer a simp? Why?
Because according to the definition that you just gave me, they would like to run over them.
Most women
and
would
they'll
like
get whatever they want without
most women
pushback.
would like a man that they can run over.
Well, I'm out of the cave.
I'm
not. And I'm not speaking for my personal. If you're asking me personally,
Yes.
You're asking me personally. Oh, okay. So now I'm in the cave then. So I'd had to qualify that. There's this thing Ali and I have, understanding the difference between speaking for most women and myself. So since I can speak for myself now, the reason why I would not want someone that is considered a simp, as you have said, is because I cannot be with a man that is not strong and is not a leader, somebody that I can run over. You know what I'm saying? That's not the quality. Those are some qualities in a man that I don't actually desire. So since I'm speaking for myself, no, that's not a good man for me.
I gotta ask one more person.
Sure.
Hey, Summer.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Could you do you think a simp is a good man? Do you think a simp is a good man?
I was going to ask you the definition because I was on a back chat when you were explaining it.
Okay,
so I was trying to figure it out what it was.
Okay, a simp essentially guy that doesn't really have any backbone. Whatever Summer wants, Summer gets. You don't really hear the word no. Very compliant, very agreeable. That is a simp.
Would most women want a simp?
No, I'm asking you. Do you think that's a good man?
Yeah, I think he's a good man.
Can I know why?
Well, it depends on your standards. If you want a man that is going to be agreeable,
No, I'm
because
asking you. You said he's a good man. I want your personal reason. I want to know why you think the simp is a good man. Your reason.
because he's reliable, he's willing to change, he's willing to do whatever is necessary to keep the marriage going.
Oh my God.
I mean, if you're just looking from the male, what the male is giving to the relationship, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because it depends on the woman you're married to. If she's unreasonable, she's asking all these unreasonable things for you to do, then that's how it could become a bad man, not good to marry. But if they are willing to adjust and change and mature, I don't think the definition of what you're saying is a simp is a bad thing.
You know, Summer, there's nothing a simp can do to keep your marriage going with you, right? There's nothing a simp can do, because that means you. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Samson was on. I've been doing that to Samson lately. I apologize. I want the whole world to know that I apologize to Samson when I do that to him or anybody on the panel. When someone's trying to make their point, let's let them cook first. Just like Mont, when you cook, I want to make sure you cook, even though this show you've been kind of, you know what I'm saying. But let Samson, and then you can come right back in it, Mont.
Pause.
So do you feel like, just based on the definition that you just went over, do you feel like a simp for you, if you're in a relationship with a simp, is that a man that you can respect? Someone that doesn't have a backbone, that just complies and agrees to everything you say?
Yes, I can respect him.
You respect that?
Yes.
Can I know why you would respect a man that doesn't have a backbone, please?
You don't. I don't think you have to have this so-called backbone in order to have a successful marriage. It depends on your partner. They're going to be.
You can't make this shit up. God damn.
No, what I was going to say is it depends on if. I don't want to say the word partner, Lord. I don't want to go there. But it depends on the individual that you're with, whether or not they're going to take advantage of that. I know a lot of men that are just they chill. They don't worry about much. They don't subscribe to what y'all talk about, and y'all got to be the manly man, all that stuff. So
hold on real quick. My brother, where you at? My brother, Direct Adonis, your wrench has been taken on this side, and your wrench has been taken on Trey's side. It's twice we saw you disrespecting ladies blatantly, and we don't tolerate the men being disrespected or ladies being disrespected. You will be timed out from this show or banned from this show until you pay $50 to Trey's show and you pay $50 to this show, but you'll be banned from this show. You can hit us up on IG. I'll time you out, but until you pay $50 to this show and $50 to Trey's show, you'll be banned, man. We don't tolerate the disrespect to the women. And I didn't catch it the first few times that it happened, so I apologize to the sisters and I apologize to Rose as well too, but we won't tolerate no disrespect to the men or women on this show, respectfully. And I've seen it too many times. I missed it the first time because I didn't see the messages, but I got to see it again. And if you and I appreciate you laughing as well too. So I know you don't take it serious. So you block permanently from my side. So thank you so much for showing your true colors, my brother. You have a nice life. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm just going back to what you were saying, Summer. So you don't like, so just having a relationship with a man without a backbone is okay. That's good. There's no problem with that. You don't see an issue with that, right?
no, not for some people, no.
Okay, cool. Hey, Rose, I asked all the ladies. You ready to answer now?
I did. No.
You didn't, but it's before you run away. So you can be in a relationship with a man without a backbone, Rose?
I can. I feel like
no.
because I think I'm having a problem with y'all definition here, because if her demands are
my God,
and he's agreeing to it, why does that make him a simp?
Wow. So we're talking about someone that is completely compliable, agreeable. He doesn't tell you no. He gives you everything you want. He gives you zero pushback. That means there's zero accountability, which is,
that's a good man, Savannah. That's a good man, Savannah.
That's most of your life today. So what I'm asking is, would you want to be in a serious relationship with someone that does not have a backbone? And I just want to know why.
Now,
No,
if I'm
obviously-
intentionally running over him and I have unrealistic expectations and I know I need to be told no, then no, you're absolutely right. I'm not going to have any respect for him because I know I can completely run over him any day, anytime, at any moment. So yes, I agree with that.
We
So-
want a man with a backbone that can also give us whatever we want. What's the issue?
I don't understand the problem. I'm trying to
Wait, say that one more time. Say that one more
I
time,
said
Jazz.
we want a man with a backbone that can also get us whatever we
But
want.
see, here's the problem with that, Jazz. Here's the problem with
What's the
that,
issue?
Jazz. Here's the issue with that. You're not on buildanigga.com. You can't just get half of a real man and then half of a simp. There's no hybrid werewolf nigga.
Why does that make him a simp?
It's an either or because a real man's not gonna be a doormat. That's not
No one
realistic.
is saying be a doormat.
No.
But I'm supposed to give you.
But Jazz, you heard me ask them, right? A man with no backbone, right? So that's a real man to you?
No, I never said that.
I'm asking you. I didn't say you said that. I'm asking.
No, a man needs a backbone, period. But we're also saying that it's okay for a man with a backbone to give and spoil his woman. Because I'm sure she's spoiling in return.
Exactly.
You can still have a backbone and give your woman the world. That don't make you a simp.
But you heard.
And I said that based on your definition, Samson. I said that based on your definition.
You heard my definition of simp. So don't play words with friends because you heard my definition of simp and you know what a simp is.
I'm just saying.
You heard my definition of simp and you know what a simp is. You know exactly what a simp is.
No, we don't want nobody we can walk all over and take advantage of.
So
No.
why are we talking about buildanigga.com? That website has been down. That's been down. It doesn't exist. You can't get half a real nigga and half a simp.
You're making it into something negative. There's nothing wrong with a man having a backbone. A man having a backbone is not going to allow.
I didn't say there was something wrong with a man having a backbone. You know, you heard what I said. I never said that.
Here's what I'm saying. A man can have a backbone and also want to give his woman the world. That doesn't
exactly.
Jazz, you're just moving the argument. You're talking about something else.
Come back to
Actually, I'm not, because why can't both be in the
He's
same
talking about a simp. He's not talking about the made-up character that you're trying to talk about.
I keep saying you want to go to buildanigga.com. That website has been down. I'm talking about right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you can go outside and find 5 simps outside right now to be in a relationship with you right now. I'm talking about the nigga that's not on that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the niggas that's outside, Jazz. You know what I'm talking about. You could go outside right now and find 5 niggas to do whatever the fuck you want them to do right now. Right now.
But based on the definition that you gave, Samson, that is a husband.
No,
but not all of that. Like it's some those things that you named that you're qualifying as and not having a backbone, which I don't agree with that, plus other things that a husband brings to the table. Why, like Jazz says, why wouldn't you want to give your woman the world if she's doing all the things that you guys say you want him to do? There's nothing wrong with a man. That's just saying the man does that only. No, the man does that and plus some.
Summer, he gave a very good definition for what a simp was, right? And this is why you need leaders, right? Because you have no idea what you actually want, and you don't know what's good for you. Respectfully, you don't know what's good for you. You don't know that you if your kids think they're like, yo, I just want to eat sugar all day. They think they want to eat sugar all day, but you know that they're not supposed to eat sugar all day, right? You like when you hear like, oh, a man that can just do whatever I want. Like, no, you need somebody who's going to tell you what you need. Like, you might think that every time that you upset, that every time that you dealing with something like, oh, babe, I need a vacation, and he might have to tell you like, yo, no, you need to fix the problem. You think the vacation is going to be fix the problem, but it's not. But you think it is, and that's cool. But that's why I'm here to tell you like we're going to actually get down to the root of what's causing you grief or whatever, right? And I've had to tell my girl that before. She's like, oh, I think I need a vacation. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't need a vacation. You need to, figure out what's going on. Yeah, so this is my position. I truly believe, like Krishona and Melanin, they had wise answers. I already told Rose she don't know what she wants. Everybody knows Rose don't know what she wants. She thinks she knows what she wants. But yeah, that's y'all issue. Y'all just don't know what y'all want.
I know exactly what I want.
No. I know what you want. I know what you need. But you don't know what you want.
Ma, do you look at women
No,
as
sir.
children? Like you think we're just out here so lackadaisical, can't take care of ourselves unless we got a man to guide us and get us to the problem? Like, what do you think grown ass women are doing when they are single and going to work and paying taxes? Like every time you speak about women, it's always in reference to a kid. It's always referring to reducing us to like childlike behavior. And then that's what I wanted to touch on, because earlier you was like, oh yeah, you know, you can't be on the same level as a woman.
Is that the same? Is that director again? Is that director?
You can't be on the same level.
Damn, page.
You can't be on the same level as a woman, because my girl called me the other day. She was crying because she dropped her food. Nigga, if I was hungry and dropped my food, I would cry too. But that don't mean
just like a baby. Just like a baby.
That doesn't mean sometimes, yeah. You don't want to see good food fall when you're hungry, but that doesn't mean that you can't respect her on the same level or whatever just because she had a moment. Like, come on now, we're not.
Oh, you already wrote that. Thank you, Uncle Rick.
So Jazz,
you're kind of dealing with an immature woman then. Or is she really a woman if you have to be guiding her all like that?
Right.
No. Summer, do you think that you're a mature woman?
Yes.
I've absolutely already identified that you need somebody to guide you like that. And you think
why? Why? Tell me. Enlighten me.
Samson gave you a very clear definition of what a simp was. And it's somebody who's going to do, a man who's going to do whatever you want him to do. You said, oh yeah, I'd love that. Like, that's not a wise thing to say. Like Krishna was wise. She gave a wise. She said, yeah, I know. Like, I wouldn't want to simp. And maybe at one point in her life, she would have said, yeah, when she was probably 20. She probably said, yeah, hell yeah, give me that man. But she's wiser than that now. So she understands.
Well, I'm not saying that she's not wise, but you also got to tell the truth. Who don't want somebody that's gonna do everything that you said for them to do? Keep it a buck. I'm just saying, just like a man wants a woman to be cooking and cleaning and making sandwiches and shutting up. That's not mature. That's not a mature state of mind. Now, if you're going to give me the definition and tell me that's what you guys consider what a simp is, then I'm here to tell you a good husband embodies those things that you said plus some.
It's not a good husband.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Did you just hear what you said? Like, if the man was doing everything you want him to do, that's a good man and mature man. If the woman was doing everything the man asked for, you just call that a mature woman. And if we being respectful, intentional, that would be a slave, that would be a maid, that would be an oppressed woman. That's what y'all would call her. Why don't y'all do what the man is asking for? Why don't you cooperate and follow what that man needs instead of him trying to make you happy? Because that demonstrates you actually love this man. If he's gonna die for you, why are you not supposed to live for him? Ain't that the exchange?
I'm saying if you have that woman, Ali, then that man's going to give you everything that you asked for.
Hold on, ma'am. And that's where y'all haven't, not y'all. Let me control my mouth. Sorry, excuse me. Samson just walked this all the way down, and all of y'all love a simp. But it's a bad faith conversation when you saying there's women out here sexing their man, cooking for their man, cooperate with their man, and do all these things for a man. And when we address it, you go, well, that's what she's supposed to be doing. Y'all know most women aren't doing that for their man. So in reality, though, in order for a man to give you commitment, you're supposed to do all those things for him to get him from being polygamous anymore. You getting him to give up polygamy. You giving him to give up his freedom. You getting him to give up his being outside to be with you for a woman who still want to act like she outside and get everything that you want. So this is what I'm asking you. If I'm the leader and you the follower, aren't you supposed to be doing everything I'm asking you? And then I may do what you're asking as well, too. Doesn't it start that way, too? I mean, first, excuse me.
Right.
Who?
I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is, like Jazz was saying, if you have an unreasonable woman or a partner that's like, I need you to do blah, blah, and it's not reasonable, and then that person, right? I said, however, if you have a woman that's on your quote unquote program, and whatever you describe that to be, like the cooking and the cleaning and all that stuff you guys talk about, right? You have a woman that's doing that for you. You say from your mouth, you give them the world. We simple. Men are simple. We're gonna give you the world. But I'm just saying.
Some of my headphones, please. I asked you not to talk about the women who are doing that. We know that most women don't do that, so it becomes a bad faith conversation, and it's not intentional or solution based. Most of y'all don't do that, and you don't have to personalize it because it's never the woman on the panel. Ain't that right, Uncle Ricky? So again, to have a good faith and solution based conversation, it would mean y'all will address the sisterhood, the girls, and majority of women, because most women aren't doing that. They're expecting everything to do nothing. They want to be the king and the queen. And they want their man to be the big. That's what they want. They want him to do everything for her. They want to control him, and they want everything that they desire from him. But the funny thing about nature is that you lose respect. That's why Samson asked you that. In reality, if you get a man without no backbone, you actually lose respect for him, and you look down on him as well too. Then you want another man. But in reality, when a woman does everything for us, it actually makes us do more for her and makes us love her. Y'all don't do more for us when we do more for you. You don't work by that way by nature. It's the other way. You have to do more for us, then we'll do more for you. If we're doing everything for you and you don't have to do nothing back for us, that you don't work that way in your nature. You'll actually take advantage of a man and manipulate a man because your mind is working that way. You'll take everything you can to do basically nothing. That's how most women work. No, don't say that.
I agree with you. Okay. I agree with you, but the premise wasn't based upon, the question was, would a woman want a man that's XYZ? The answer is truthfully yes. So we're not disagreeing.
Why do you know? Yes,
it's the truth.
No. He gauged that because most women wouldn't do that the same thing for men, and not what you would ask, but most women would complain about doing everything for a man. Most women complain about everything, Summer. Most women complain about working. Most women complain about kids. They complain about being at home. They complain about cooking. They complain about having sex. They complain about what the baby did to their body. Their body ain't the same. Most men only are complaining about not being valued and respected.
Well, y'all need to find y'all some different women.
You did it again. See? You did it again.
Damn.
You did it. I knew you were going to come.
It's okay because you're talking about women and you're talking about males and you're talking about females.
Please.
The solution is,
I ask you, please. You listen to your man though, right? And you cooperate with your man at home, right?
Yeah.
But you talk over a stranger.
I wasn't trying to talk over you.
But I asked you. I know you hear my mic. I'm the host.
I wasn't trying to talk over you. That wasn't my intention.
Okay. What I'm saying is every time we get y'all to a position to acknowledge what most women are doing, and not, it ain't everybody on the panel, you will deviate and derail and say, hey, y'all picking wrong. You're not vetting right. No, we're picking right, picking wrong, vetting right, vetting wrong. Everything we doing, it doesn't get the woman to be compliant and stay loyal. She'll start out good or she start out bad. No matter what happens, she ends up not listening. Go ahead, say it. You want to say it. Go ahead, say it.
I want to say what? I don't want to say anything. I'm not disagreeing with you.
No, you will end up disagreeing with us. That's why Samson, that was great what Samson did, because women that say they don't want those type of men, but they want those type of men, but then they don't want those type of men. And then when you get the man that you do want, you don't want him either. So most women aren't cooperating with those men, and we're saying this because most of y'all validate each other for doing the wrong thing. The problem is women. You support women picking themselves. You support women picking happiness. You support women on a healing journey. You support women breaking their family. You support women neglecting their kids, cussing out their kids. There's several women on IG that I keep showing have 500,000, 700 followers watching this woman cuss out her kids. Multiple women just cussing their kids out. And then, girl, I be going through the same thing, girl. I be tired, girl, because women support all that's wrong in society. Most women support it. They need the mother's support to validate them, because the women already validated and supported for doing the wrong thing. And every time we come back to the table, when Samson gauges, when Uncle Rick does it, Mont does it, even though sometimes I don't know what be happening, but y'all end up making it about men. But at the same time, you don't need a man. All the problems that we have in society is a man's fault, but the woman don't cooperate with the man, and you don't allow us to lead you. So how could it be our fault? It has to be back on the women, and y'all have to speak more to women about what women are doing. And you admitted to some a lot of times that today's woman is different, but we can't change them. So when Uncle Ricky at the beginning of the show, full circle, how do we change y'all? We don't. You're gonna want to have to change.
The only option that's given is to leave them
That's
alone.
it. Mont said it, Uncle Rick, all of us. All we can
That's
do
the
is leave.
only option. What asks anybody, hey, I love this woman. I did A, B, C. You can't coach her up, right? Because she don't listen. Leave her.
Mine say he can coach her though.
Listen up. Listen what I'm saying, right? Leave her, right? Leave her, right? Oh, she don't believe in your dream, right? She ain't ready to thug it out with you. Leave her.
Right.
Right. So what y'all saying is that y'all incorrigible. What y'all saying is y'all don't have the ability to be fixed, to be repaired, to, as y'all say, grow and heal. Y'all don't have that ability. So why you keep coming in conversations? Why you spending money on therapists? You change when you want to change. Y'all don't want to change. Not y'all, because it's never us. It's hey.
But I don't believe you can't make anybody do what they don't want to do. They have to be intentional about wanting to change. They want to be the one that has to change.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying.
So what I'm asking you is, and I'm asking everybody who continue to have these conversations, if there's nothing a good, bad, and different man that can do, whether it's a therapist, a psychoanalyst can do that, will make these women change, what's the point? What's the point? Y'all tell us yourself you need to pick better, then they go and pick better, and she do the same thing. Leave her. Leave her. That's all. So y'all encourage hoe hopping.
Yep.
I mean, every woman y'all running into can't be hoe.
It's wild.
Y'all all
you better cook that cabbage, garlic cabbage.
Every woman can't be this degenerate. Like y'all gotta know some good women. Y'all
degenerate at a baseline.
Y'all gotta know.
Y'all not sleeping with a man unless y'all believe y'all gonna get something from him. Stop, bro. Stop. You ain't in a relationship now because y'all met and he came over. You look good and you let him hit. Y'all in a relationship because of that, because you believe that man can make your life better. Y'all tell me if it's any different.
Yeah, you have no idea what you're talking about. But what I'm saying is,
I know.
What I'm saying is that y'all gotta know some, because all y'all such great men, no? Y'all are the prize. Y'all are the prize, right? There should be no reason. Hold on.
Let her land real quick, Samson. Let her land real quick, and you.
There should be no reason why y'all having this much trouble finding a woman to get on y'all program. Y'all the shit, right? Yes. Y'all got all the answers, right? And my thing is, we all know, because we're intelligent enough to know that not every woman is out here hoeing and dragging her coochie through the streets. Not every woman is out here outside like that. There are some great single women out here. Why y'all not finding them? And then when you do find them, why they don't want to stay around you? So I hear what you're saying, hoes this, hoes that, but where's the focus on the girls that ain't the hoes? Why are we so obsessed with the bitches?
Y'all all hoes. What are you talking about? Good hoes, bad hoes. Y'all all hoes.
I know.
Yes, you are.
I'm saying, like,
you probably. I understand you was in a situation.
That's immaturity.
I understand you was in a situation, right? But you ain't a hoe for your man.
No, he does not refer to me as his hoe, and I don't refer to him as my trick.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't. That's you then, Jazz. You're the one person that doesn't do it. You're the one person that doesn't do it. Congratulations.
What are you defining? What's the hoe? What are you defining as a hoe?
When you have respect,
since we all hoes.
When Jazz finish, I'll show you.
Okay.
Have respect for your man, he would never allow you to call him his trick, because a trick is somebody that is paying somebody's way that don't really fuck with them like that. A trick is somebody that is paying just to be in proximity to a woman that he know he gotta pay to be around. So
but he fucking right. He's fucking it all right.
No, a lot of tricks don't get the pussy.
That's crazy. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
No, that ain't no lie.
Yes,
but what
it is.
I'm saying is, don't just because that's what you do in yours, don't try to sit here and say that everybody.
I knew it was gonna come back to me. That's cool.
Well, because that's what you said.
Y'all don't. Let's bring it back down again, please.
Ain't nobody know.
Let's bring y'all know exactly. This is the thing. Y'all know Uncle Ricky's being intentional. You know exactly what he's talking about. Let's not make it to where it's the just turn into something else other than what he's saying about how we move. We're not taking offense that he's saying we tricks. We know exactly what he's saying. We got to pay to play. Y'all ain't giving us none of it unless we paying. So let's be honest about that. That's
what happened to the. But if a girl really likes you, you ain't gotta do nothing. What happened to that?
So
that's the thing you gotta pay. But I thought if she really like you, so they don't really like you.
Hey, Jazz, she
they don't really like you.
Oh, Jazz,
that's why you gotta pay. Got it.
Jazz, hey, Jazz, you gonna do that to me, Jazz? We already said that. We already broke that down. That's temporary. You don't got to pay for a little bit. You're going to eventually have to pay.
Now it's just a little bit. Okay. Now it's terms and conditions.
So Michael B. Jordan had to pay. Tom Brady had to pay. Johnny Depp had to pay. Matter of fact, they pay more than the average guy. They get taken advantage more than the average guy. Most men have to pay, and the more money you have, the more problems you have. The more she wants you to invest in her. Hey, Melanin, how many women we seeing on TikTok where there's two type of women now that they call wives? The one who's oppressed and a slave and a maid, and the one who gets the leisure life from their man. That's where women are now. Either you're a slave and have to cook and clean and have sex with your man on demand, or you get the leisure life where your man makes an abundant amount of money and you get to do whatever you want. That's where sisters are now. They see doing anything for their man, meeting expectations and standards as slavery. And we're not talking about the minority of women, and we're not talking about the women on the panel. We talking about women in general. They've moved and shifted the goalposts for women being leisure wives for a woman that's supposed to be that's supposed to be taken care of and be in her soft girl era. They don't want to perform for majority of men.
Now, can I clarify?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Summer, what I mean by saying all women are hoes, right? It's some girls that are just fucked, right? And you leave them alone, right? But even you, right, or any other woman that's married with a man, you're with him for a reason. You don't fuck him for free. You might like fucking him. You might like letting him fuck you, but you're with your husband because at some point in your life, he proved that he was willing to take care of you. Women sleep with men in most cases I ain't gonna say now, right? But they used to sleep with men, right? Because they want to solidify the relationship. You sleeping with me, so when we become something, I take care of you. A woman who's fucking for free is a slut. A woman who's fucking for free is a slut. And y'all say it to y'all girlfriends, even y'all won't say it here. Man, she just fucking that nigga, let him sleep on his couch when she really just fuck with that dude, right? Because if a girl really like you, right, she gonna fuck with you for free, right? Ain't that what Jazz just said?
Right.
Exactly. So y'all all hoes.
But that doesn't make you a hoe if you're making a commitment to one another. Just because screwing out of that's
I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Jazz, nope, I'm not finished.
Well, let him land, Jazz. Let him land, Jazz.
Wait a minute, Jazz. What I'm saying is this. I'm not usually in the colloquial terms that y'all, the chick on the blade, even though they hoes, right? It's just, they just hoes up front, right? Your man is paying for you on the back end. Now, I'm not saying that love ain't involved in there, that you fall in love with your man, that man fall in love with you, but you with him because he's going to do something for him. If not, he could lay up in your pussy and not do nothing.
But that's what a relationship is. You guys do stuff for each other.
Hello.
It is what it, like. I don't.
There's a give and take. Like, what do you mean? Of course, you're not going to be
unless it's like the mindset.
Well, I mean, you guys are not listening because
protector provider thing.
No, Summer, please stop. And Jazz, please stop. Please not move the goalpost, y'all. Most Jazz, you know, most men they won't sex when they're in a relationship with a woman. And woman knows that. Hold on, Jazz. Hold on, please, Jazz. Hold on. Whether it's consensual or not. Most women know that a man getting in a relationship wants sex, and the woman needs security from him.
So what I'm saying is, just like any person that wants to deal with
Jazz, can you respond? No, Jazz.
Yes,
obviously. I love Jazz. You know, I love.
Obviously, no, but you can. If
you can speak. Jazz.
If you love me, then you allow me to speak the way
you respond to. I want you to speak how you want to speak. You can speak all I'm saying is that, isn't that true? The woman wants security, and the man typically wants sex from his woman. That's the exchange.
Okay, maybe to you, but I don't view them as that transactional. And I thought we wanted to get away from transactions. I understand that men want sex, and I understand that women want to make sure they're with the right person for security reasons, but it's not just about that. And it doesn't make you a hoe because you want because you're a stable person and you want to align yourself with a man who's also stable, so y'all can continue to build off that stability. That doesn't make you a trick, and that doesn't make her a hoe. That makes you responsible adults in vetting the person that you plan to spend your life with. Yeah, sex is going to be there, but that shouldn't be I'm only doing this because I need some pussy all the time. It's like, grow up.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You said that, Rick.
Okay. My apologies.
I'm just saying, just in general. I'm just saying the transaction of you only want this, you only want that. But what I was saying earlier was that I've heard men say, if she really likes you, you don't have to do nothing. Y'all promote that as if that's the way that it should be. Like you shouldn't have to pay for whatever the case may be.
No,
you don't promote that culture. And then when a woman doesn't require you to do anything, y'all shame her for it. So it's just like, which one is it?
Okay, hold on, please. Hold on. Hey, Chris.
Yes.
If we had a friend, if we said, hey, you know what? This emotionally committed thing isn't working. We just gonna be friends with benefits. Who would change that first? Who would change that? Hey, Summer, if we all said, you know what, this emotion thing, this commitment, this loyalty thing to each other, taking care of each other, expectations and standards isn't working, we're just going to be friends with benefits. Who's going to change that agreement first?
Emotional thing, we're going to change it.
If we sleeping with each other, we're just friends with benefits. Who's going to change that agreement first? We agreed we're going to be friends with benefits. Who's going to change that agreement first?
The man.
So a man,
because if a woman agrees to be,
Summer, hold on, Summer. Are you telling me the most man, if he can get sex from you without having to commit with you, and we're friends with benefits, a man's going to change that agreement first?
Yes.
God damn it!
No, you're absolutely. Tell me
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that answer?
Because you're lying. It's someone. You know what? Someone. That's a lie. That's a lie. That if a man is having sex with you without having to commit to you for free, he's not going to require a relationship from you.
What I'm saying is, if a woman agrees to that agreement, I'm telling you the reason why I said it, because you guys said I'm lying. I should be able to say why I'm not lying, right? I mean, Uncle just said because they lie, and that's what you said. I was going to give my reasoning behind it, but okay.
That's crazy. What reason? Like, what can you if a man is getting sex from a woman and he doesn't have to do absolutely nothing from it, why would he change that?
Because you guys are basing everything on getting sex. Most men are not driven by sex only. So what are you talking about?
Who told you that? Who told you
when
a woman is involved? Who told you most men are not sexually driven? What is the other purpose of you?
Hold on real quick, Melanin. Hey, Summer. If a man, who would a man rather be with? If there's a man that's doing nothing detrimental to a woman, she's doing nothing detrimental to the man. They're in a relationship. She doesn't do nothing for him, but she's not detrimental. But she has sex with him whenever he wants. But there's another woman does everything he wants, but doesn't have sex with him. What woman is that man staying with?
The woman that's doing everything for him.
I'm gonna ask you again because I don't think you heard me. There's a woman that doesn't do nothing for this man, but she doesn't do nothing detrimental to him either. But she has sex with him whenever he wants to have sex. Whenever he wants to have sex. There's another woman that won't have sex with him, will never give him sex, but does everything he's asking. What woman would a man be with?
The one that's doing everything that he's asking.
No! Oh, shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
Summer, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
So a woman that's doing everything you ask her to do. You won't pick that woman, but she's someone that don't do nothing for you. You could just get sex.
Hey, Summer, the way we show love to you is catering to your emotions and taking care of you. That's how a woman feels our love. We have to have sex with you to feel your love. If we don't have sex with you, we don't think you love us. Like, no, just think about that. We need to
that's a problem.
No, it's not. A man needs a woman. No, it's not, Jazz. Please let me finish.
I'm sorry, babe, but that's a problem.
A man needs a woman's physical touch. He needs to feel her if he loves her. He don't believe that you love him if you won't have sex with him when you gave another man sex that you'd even like, supposedly didn't like, or you actually like, but he wouldn't be with you. Men require, not by nature, and need sex from women to feel their love. Don't say that's a problem. We don't say it's a problem that you need finances and you need security and a man to take care of you. It's understandable. But a man just needs your love. He needs affection from you. So again, that's twice you said something that's completely cap. Melanin. I'm asked Melanin. If a man and a woman were doing friends with benefits, this is so crazy because women give men ultimatums all the time. If they're having friends with benefits, who's the first person that's going to mess up that agreement?
The woman.
If a man is dealing with one woman who has sex with him on demand, but don't do nothing for him, but won't do nothing detrimental to him, but there's another woman that'll do anything for him but have sex, who would that man pick?
The one that's having sex.
Okay, thank you so much. So again, a man's primary objective or biological imperative is to connect with a woman, but a woman is to connect with a man as well too. The problem is she's manipulating that and weaponizing it against men and will sexualize him. But if she gets married to him and he has a little pee-pee and he can't make you come, then you'll leave him for the same reason you say he got with you, which is crazy to me as well too. So women will sexualize men just as much as you say men will sexualize you. You actually objectify yourself more than men as well too. The people who are sexually objectifying everything and sexualizing everything is typically the mothers, but they don't care about sex, which is funny. But you use sex because you know men are driven by sex as well too. You either build with a man using sex or you weaponize it and you become chaotic to a man using sex. But you know men are driven by sex. It's their nature. It doesn't make them a bad person, but you need sex as well too because you're sexual creatures as well too. You either going to build a family or you're going to build with yourself. But we both need something. Both need to exchange to be with each other. The woman just fails to do her part typically. But I can't believe you said that, Summer. Hey,
I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree to disagree respectfully.
Thank you so much, Summer. I agree with you, but I don't know how you came up with that because I thought you were an extremely logical person when it came to that. I still think you're a logical person, but I think you're being extremely disingenuous.
I just don't think all men are driven by sex like that. But again, I'm going to agree to disagree.
So what are they driven by?
I personally believe they're driven by being successful, building an empire for themselves.
Ma'am, in regards to a woman, what drives a man to want to be with a woman?
Love, compassion, somebody that's loyalty, not wanting to be alone.
That keeps.
I mean, there's a lot of things that drive the man to want to marry a woman and want to be with a woman, other than sex.
So if a woman didn't have that, if you don't have that body part, and you're the same woman, and another woman has that body part, and y'all do the same thing, who's a man going after?
And we do the same exact thing.
No, let's add more to it.
Okay,
again, this is a woman who don't have a vagina. She can't do nothing. She does everything for a man, but this other woman still doesn't do nothing, but she comes with that body part. Who was a man picking?
A vagina?
She got your ass.
And that's how I know you having conversations in bad faith, because if she's not giving up the vagina, it's like she don't have one. So thank you so much for being honest with that. Any rebuttals or anybody want to add to that? Oh, hold on real quick. I'm slacking, boy. I'm slacking.
I'm just agreeing at this point.
Ooh, wee.
It's time for some super chats.
That's great.
Much love to the 310 people in the building. Please like and subscribe, and please hit the share button at the bottom of your screen. It helps us in this YouTube universe. I truly appreciate everyone coming to the show. Let me read these super chats. My brother T.O., who is the current sponsor of the show, with $60. Much love to you, my brother. They would rather lean on their emotions. And now that most of their egos are a lot bigger in today's market, they think their emotions is law, in my opinion. Much love to you, my brother, with the $10 super chat.
We just got $10, kinfolk. You know what that means, right? We back on our feet again. I ain't gonna hold you. Support be healing people.
And then my brother Mont with the $5 super chat. Bullish. Food fell on her car floor today while she was driving, and she called me because she needed to cry. It's not emotional intelligence.
Thank you for the $5, homie. For real. You know what that means? It's our time to shine. Let's light it up.
And then my brother Mont again with a $2 super chat. Nope. I'll be up to argue with Ethereal momentarily. And y'all did argue. I think he almost got you too, Mont. He just didn't know how to close. That's the difference between you some brothers, my brother, but you know how to close, he know how to close, but he got you. Zero Fallout with a $2 super chat. Once you say I do, she can say I don't. Hey, that's a bar. That's a bar. My sister Red Lipstick Vibes with a gift. Y'all, we need 15 more memberships and $70 in the Cash App to meet our goals. Much love to you, my sister Red Lipstick. I truly appreciate that. And then my brother T.O. with a $10 super chat. Men process situations through instinct first, then logic and emotions last, while women tend to process through instinct, then emotion, and the logic after. A big ego amplifies emotion and blocks feedback. Absolutely. Much love to you, my brother T.O. Red Lipstick Vibes again with the $2 super chat. Define good man. And I wish I had that button. They know what a good man is. Chris know what a good man is. Tony Golden with the $2 super chat. It's cause you baby her, Mont. Tell her grow up. Oh my God. And then my brother SQ with the $5 super chat. Jazz would be dope if the software if the software would. And then my brother What Now gifted us with another membership as well too. Much love to you, my brother. Y'all, we just need 15 more memberships and $70 in the actually $60, excuse me, $60 in the Cash App to reach our goals.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Ali.
Yes, ma'am.
The link in the chat. She said it dropped her.
She came up. Hey, Summer. You better
Hey.
You know I love you, Summer. It's T.O. with the $5 super chat. Jazz could get married tonight, but would divorce that ninja tomorrow. Jazz she gonna get it together. My brother Bezo with a $10 super chat. Love what you and Fatty are doing, enjoying y'all work. And much love to you, my brother. We trying. And then T.O. with a $5 super chat. Ask Ethereal, was the German mustache man good or bad? Oh my God. And then my brother Charleston at South Carolina with the $5 super chat. Obviously, you live in Charleston. Most women don't know what a good man is because they never seen their mother being loved by one or uncles to show them what a good man looks like. My brother, that's the biggest finesse in the world. Women know exactly what good men are. They know exactly who to finesse. They know exactly who to manipulate. They know exactly who to take advantage of. They know what they're doing, man. We got to stop letting them get away with it. But much love to you, my brother. And then my brother Sky High with a $10 super chat. Just cuz, man, I truly appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much for the love from the
Untouchable Empire, baby.
And then my brother 30K hit us with a gifted membership as well too, man. 30K always looking out. Much love to you.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
And then 30K again with a $2 super chat. The unstoppable force meets the immovable object. And then my brother Willie Beeman with a $2 super chat. Mont, the woman whisperer, that's wild. Yeah, he be trying to translate for your brother, man. I know Mont, they know what we saying, my brother. Much love to Mont, man. That's my man. And then Carly, Carly, with the $5 super chat. Jazz the type to tell you hit the road, then poke out all your tires, then advise you to call AAA. I don't know. And then Ali. Now look, Jazz laughed. She probably would. Jazz,
no, that was funny.
Ali hit y'all with 5 gifted memberships. Make sure y'all keep those. And then Cool Kev hit us with another gifted membership, and so did Super Pete. Much love to y'all from the Untouchable
Empire, baby.
And then 30K again with a $5 super chat. If a simp is a good man, why aren't women marrying them out of the friend zone. Ooh. Ooh. Respectfully, Nadia, you got to pull up too with the $5 super chat. Respect is just what I look for. Much love. If respect was all y'all was looking for, most of y'all would be in relationships. Y'all call men simp, y'all call men suckers, y'all call men easy, but for some reason we never see y'all with these easy men. But we do see y'all pregnant. Amen. SQ with the $5 super chat. Hey, Melanin, add me back. Hey, Melanin, you ain't adding that brother back. She said, I don't know if I'm going that way. My brother Thomas Legacy with the $5 super chat. You can disagree. They may sound crazy, but no need to disrespect the woman for no reason at all. Just because their women is looking real rainbowish will not be tolerated on this show. We ain't start yesterday. We ain't starting 2 weeks ago, 3 years ago. No, we not tolerating no disrespect. And unless she deserves that disrespect, then y'all know we'll let y'all have it, and then we got to pull it apart. But if women coming up here to have a conversation and they're not demonstrating no disrespect to nobody, even if you disagree with them, it's not happening. My brother Samson, because we love women. Contrary to some people's opinion, we love women a bunch. Ain't that right, Uncle Ricky? We put women first. The Bible, Adam put women first, obviously. He gave up everything. He gave up freedom to go down with Eve, and then we still blame Adam. Ain't that crazy? Samson with the $5 super chat. Excuse me, T.O. with the $5 super chat. What that simple, Samson? Oh, cooking. That my brother Samson is cooking.
I got this. I got this. I got this.
And then my sister, I think, right? Santoria with a $2 super chat. Much love to Ali for keeping it respectful. Of course, I've always kept it respectful. Hey, Melon, ain't I always been respectful? Ain't I? Chris, have I always been respectful to you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Uncle Rick, ain't I always been respectful? Mm-hmm. Hey, Jazz, ain't I always been respectful? Jazz.
You I.
Dang, Jazz.
I'm just saying, I love you. I love you. Ali.
Come on, Jazz.
You know, very respectful.
Hey, Summer, ain't I always been respectful?
You know I gotta show you.
Yeah. Come on, y'all. I would be letting down my mother, father, whole family if I disrespect them. Well, I love our women, man. Marvel J. Bishop with a $10 super chat, because we ain't talking about all the women, nor are we talking about the women on the panel, because it's never the women on the panel. Ain't that right, Uncle Ricky?
Definitely.
Marvel J. Bishop with a $10 super chat. Shout out to the panel and keep doing the good work. We working, my brother. We working. And then the original CMC with a $2 super chat. I guess women do want a man to worship them. Yes, they want women. They want men to worship him. We all trying to be like this.
All praises. All praises.
I hope we can achieve it one day. My brother Thomas Legacy with a $5 super chat. When a man gets with a bad woman, women blame the man. When a woman gets with a bad man, women blame the man. Yeah. You should have picked better. You should have vetted better. You should have saw the red flags. And Chris said, "Hey man, what environment did you pick up from?" All the environments. Chris, she in all the environments, Chris. Because you know what a best place to find a 304, Chris, that you don't know about?
A hoe's final form.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Is a religious woman.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
They don't listen to Jesus or God. I don't know. Hey, but so much we can do. My brother Charleston, South Carolina, with a $10 super chat. The problem is women are competing with men. Women are competing with men, working like men, putting money over men while becoming the man they are looking for. That's why it's hard to find a quality woman in this area. And that's why women so tired, Chris. They too busy trying to be a man. They exhausted. They tired. They trying to work, be at home with the kids. They trying to do everything. And then they complaining about everything. They exhausted because they trying to be like men.
I'm out of my cave, right? So I understand. I'm out of the cave.
You a trip. You a trip right there. Then my brother Nas with a $2 super sticker. Much love to you, my brother, with the $2 super sticker. And then my brother Greg Biggs gifted us with another membership. I truly appreciate that, my brother.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
And then my brother Trey said, hey, man, with the $10 super chat, my brother Trey, the truth teller. We're going to go to Trey, the truth teller, right after this. Much love to you, my brother Trey, man. With a $10 cash app. And then my brother T.O. with the $30 cash app and the sponsor of the show with $60. Y'all, I don't know. We gonna go to Trey's if y'all still rocking. I don't know what anybody on the panel is doing. Are you still rocking, Melanie? Chris, you still rocking?
You know what? I gotta bow out gracefully.
You gotta go take care of that husband.
I got to go.
Hey, Summer, you still rocking?
Yeah, to about 9.
Hey,
I go to work at 2:30.
Jazz, you still rocking? You cooking that garlic cabbage or you eating it? What you do? I know you stuffing your face with that, whatever you cooking. We want to see what you cooking too. See if you can cook. I know you microwave. I know you did that microwave. I know you got out the box.
Mind your business.
I know you got it out the box, Jazz.
I'm doing my thing. But I'm listening in. I don't know if I can be on here much longer, okay? Because my man. My man said I got to go. But no, I'm listening. Okay. It's been fun.
Okay.
Y'all have a wonderful night. I've enjoyed these panels, so I look forward to more, y'all.
Hey, Chris, thank you so much. Hey, Chris, you solid. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you. Likewise, all of you.
You too good, Summer. Hey, Summer, hit this right. Hold on real quick. I think, hold on real quick, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think they might have, let me see how much they got. They got, oh, they got, hold on real quick, y'all. Okay, here you go. Hey, look at the back chat. Look at the back chat. Back chat. Hey, y'all, I'm going this show. We're gonna redirect the show. I'm going over there as well too. We're gonna still keep rocking it out. Hold on real quick.
Bye.
Okay. All right, here we go. Summer, you already clicked the button. Summer, you clicked the button. Oh, she must be already. Y'all, I truly appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Much love to the Untouchables and much love to the chat. As soon as I hit, we all right. And again, much love to the contribution. Love to the people who became members. Love to everybody who engaged. We love the brothers, we love the sisters, and we all about the Holy Trinity and bringing everybody together, man, to build more families. Right? That's my solution. That's what the solution I'm trying to do. If you don't think I'm trying to do that, if you think it's a place to gas and destroy women, that's not what the page is for. We who disrespectful, and we address brothers who disrespectful. But the main so I'll see you on the next one. Much love to y'all. We're going there right now.